Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
What up? What up? What the fuck is up?
What up?
This is episode 215.
215.
Of the iLLogical Sense podcast. This is your boy Busby.
Give me a hell yeah!
And over here, it's your boy JC. No
hits! And Martine.
I swear, man, when you do that tea kettle shit, it feels right, man.
Right now.
What the fuck is up, man? What's going on?
Been cool the last time when I talked to y'all.
Technical difficulties afloat.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let's take this, this is episode 220.
Shit. At this rate.
It's the retrograde, baby. Everything's all out of loop.
It's 215, take 20.
Take 20, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuckers. I would ask how y'all weekend is, but you wanna know how our weekend was? It was good.
It was cool.
JC got his car back. Martine smoked some weed.
Yeah.
And I watched WandaVision.
Next.
Wait, hold up. Let me hit save. Shit.
That's exactly why In My Zone didn't drop episode 4 last week. Now you're understanding the shit that I went through.
God
No, that makes better content for us.
Yeah.
Like, we were going to be on caffeine, but then the shit just went nope. So,
Buy caffeine.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard.
Bye.
Yeah. He was right in the middle of another topic, and the computer was just
Nope. God damn, nigga, y'all need more energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of out of it.
Run that shit back.
Yeah.
Run that shit back.
Yeah, you gotta run that shit back. Y'all need more energy than that. Yeah, WandaVision, episode 4. Episode 4, what y'all think?
Wanda. You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
That's all it took, huh?
Well, yeah, it was Wanda and Vision and highlights of their own fucking show. And we
Yeah.
got to see the world around them.
Yeah, true.
It's no coincidence that happened. Again, I'm not downing Wanda and Vision. Like,
Yeah.
they're good characters.
Right.
I just don't need them as main characters.
Yeah.
If you make them the focus in an ensemble, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But before they introduce the ensemble, I'm like, bro, this ain't it.
It's a slow burn,
This is
dog.
boo-boo.
Yeah.
It was a slow burn. That's what it was. That's all it was. It was a slow burn, and I knew it was coming. But they said, you gotta watch episode 4. It's gonna blow your mind. Didn't blow my mind, but it answered a lot of questions. First, the opening scene, the re-snap. And everyone snapped back into reality. Monica, that's her name. Old girl from fucking Captain Marvel, who's now all grown up and shit, woke up at that little fucking dust coma in 2001. Seeing her mom she was literally laying there. She took a nap while her mom was going through chemo, and then she took a nap, and that's when Thanos snapped his fingers. And then when Hulk snapped his fingers, she came back, and her mom was dead, and she's running around, everyone's just reappearing. That's fucking some wild shit, though.
The wild thing to me about that whole situation was when she ran through and she's like, "Oh, you're back," and she's like, "I was only asleep for 20 minutes." Like, fam.
Nah.
Fam.
Wrong.
5 years, bitch.
Fuck was you thinking?
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, I was just thinking about
You mean 20 minutes on the second?
Yeah.
Every second for the last fucking 5 years.
Like, it was crazy when you watch the scene, you see someone just materialize, just come back, and then she just wakes up like, the fuck?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, man, those special effects are crazy.
It's kind of that one was more realistic compared to the Far From Home where everyone just appeared and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That one was more realistic because that would be some crazy ass shit. People just started appearing out of nowhere and shit.
Not even just appearing, but materializing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit is insane.
Yeah, turn back into mass. And then what made it more realistic was the fact that somebody would reappear and immediately get trampled. Like,
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you were
Like,
fucking
how many people crashed into each other?
Yeah.
Like, physically. Like,
Right.
hit each other. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine if
That
you were
shit was
fucking
wild.
a female when Donald snapped his fingers, and while you're in the missionary and you about to get that nut, she snaps and she just turned to dust and shit.
Worst case of blue balls ever.
Then 5 years later,
hey, on the flip side though, yo, I killed that.
no. So then 5 years later, you get a girl, you get married or whatever, you're sleeping with your wife in that same bed. all of a sudden she materializes right in that same position and has that orgasm and squirts all over you and her.
See, this is
That'd be like the freakiest porn scene ever, bro. Like,
this is why you always make sure that you go after women who like women.
in case one gets snapped out your fucking and then comes back.
Oh, because when one comes back,
Like,
it's a
chilling.
party now.
It's a party now.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the perfect setup for a porno.
Yeah,
Like, no lie,
is.
bro.
Yeah, you know how the weekend put the trilogy. Oh no, this is the Hornergy.
It's the orgy. I really hope Hulk thought it through before he snapped his fingers, because everyone's just appearing about where they disappeared at. Imagine if you're on a fucking plane and shit, and then Hulk snapped his. And when you got snapped when you're on a plane, and then you get snapped back, are you gonna be on that same plane, or are you gonna be falling from
Can you
the
imagine
sky?
if you get snapped while there's snakes on the plane?
Shit. And they get re-snapped.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, but you're saying I hope he thought it through. Motherfucker, let's bring back half of humanity.
Ain't got time for thinking through.
Well,
It's just going to be some sacrifices along the way.
Bodies
I mean,
gonna start
fuck
dropping
it.
from the sky and shit like
Yeah.
that. Wow,
Yeah.
you sick. I'm just saying.
Just gotta hope that one
Cold-
woman's
it's a
George
cold
Zimmerman
world,
or something like, yeah, you
I know,
know.
Hulk was just.
Yeah.
I mean, Hulk.
It could be.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think Hulk was really thinking it through. He was just
Hell
screaming.
no.
Nah,
He
he's
was
trying
screaming.
to he's trying to bring people back.
He was like, motherfucker!
He's like, that shit hurts.
It hurts! Bring back everybody and Black Widow.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
And yeah, brought back that
I
shit.
burned myself. Shit.
Burned my whole arm, nigga.
He's like, I just branded my whole wrist.
You remember how when
at the
remember he gonna sound like Dave Chappelle in Blue Streak? My arm is burning. Damn.
They did have to put out the fire extinguisher and shit.
Yeah, real
Remember
shit.
Chappelle when he got knocked out? He said, "My nose is bleeding." Damn.
And that was Hulk.
Yeah.
That was Hulk.
Oh, my arm is burning.
And the thing is,
Damn.
he couldn't really think about it because he's laying there. He looking up. All of a sudden, Thanos is just like, "Hi,
Yeah.
bye, bop, 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 bop." Just blows up the Avengers headquarters. Endgame. I've been thinking about rewatching it, but if I rewatch Endgame, I gotta rewatch everything. That's what the thing about the MCU, man.
Seriously?
I mean, that's how I feel. Shit. For me,
You weird.
I could go
man.
without Iron Man 2 and 3.
What's up?
you
I
know,
could
like
go without
Iron Man
2 and
3 aged better. For
Two,
me.
I'll
Two's
Yeah.
but 3, like
Three,
I just
nah.
Three.
yeah.
Well, I have 3 actually aged better, in my opinion. Aged better. Thor 1 and 2. Nah,
Whoa,
I don't like
what?
the first one.
Yeah,
I don't
nah.
like the first one. The second one's all right, but nah.
Yeah. But speaking
Alright.
of Thor,
Oh yeah.
oh my God,
Cat
WandaVision. Oh Lord Jesus, Kat Dennings.
She was covered, but she was covered though.
Hey,
And
you treat it like the silhouette challenge. I know it's there.
Yeah. Put your head on my shoulder.
Yeah. I know it's Black History Month, but that is good milk right
That
there.
is. Yes, it is.
Oh man.
Yes.
I got so confused because I watched this shit first thing in the morning.
Uh-huh.
So obviously I'm still waking up.
yeah.
And I see her, and the first scene comes to mind. Oh my God, she here! Oh, she in MCU! Yeah. And my mentions start blowing up. No, you don't be knowing MCU. She was in Thor. I'm like, all right, fam, my bad.
fuck you.
I just woke up and I'm clearly distracted. Leave me alone. Like, easy mistake.
I just woke up. There's Kat Dennings.
And I know
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I know the titties are there.
Yeah.
It's there. Okay.
Duh. They're attached.
Yeah. Then John Woo. That's his name. John Woo, right?
I
The
think
Asian
it's Ja
guy?
Rule.
John Woo. I think his name John Woo.
Where his job?
Yeah, but the Asian cat from
Yeah,
Ant-Man
John
2.
Woo, yeah.
He's back. He knows the magic trick now that Ant-Man taught him. Fucking Monica, which is also the little girl who grew up in Captain Marvel. She's an intriguing character. Fucking Wanda had to go on MAGA on her when she found out she wasn't from around here.
Yeah.
As soon as she brought up, what's his name? Like, yeah, did Ultron kill Pedro? Fuck you say, bitch.
Yeah.
You ain't even from around here. What set you from?
Stupid.
That's what she sound like. You're like, what set you from?
Who told you could move in this
Who
neighborhood?
told you could move in this neighborhood, boy?
It's a good whites.
This is a good white. And then she did her little fucking abracadabra shit and just fucking Hadouken.
That's MAGA Cadabra.
Maga-cadabra her ass all the way out that Hadouken her ass. And she just went, yeah, that shit. And then fucking, she was just laying there going like, oh my God, it was Wanda the whole time. No shit. It's Wanda. And then Wanda is back at the house and fucking Vision shows up. She looks at Vision. He's looking like the damn zombie from Thriller.
Yep.
Fucking, you see the Infinity Stones out. I remember I saw that shit late, like at 12 at night. So when that came on my screen, I was like, oh shit! I was like, I don't need to see that. It's Disney, baby. It's Disney, baby. I don't see no dead body.
It's a freaking cyborg, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Nigga's eyes is all blinked out. Wanda.
Oh, yeah.
Hole in his head, like he got shot in the head and shit.
Yeah.
And then she's
Like,
like,
damn,
oh,
nigga, this is graphic.
this is Disney?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Shit, nah, nigga, this is Disney Plus.
Motherfucker. And then in the
A
end,
little violence on our Plus.
and then just to add a little, little coke on that shit, they played Jimi Hendrix Voodoo Child on that shit.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, that's what we're doing. And it's just me. Do you kind of skip through the credits just to see just like a post-credit scene? Because I do that every time, and every time they fucking get me. I'm like, bitch, fuck you.
No,
I see what you did, faggy.
I just usually the last 2 episodes for whatever reason I wasn't expecting an end credit scene.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason I just let it go, and then as I let it go, I was like, huh. So that's what happens when they finish the English credits.
Yeah, they do that on the DVD.
Those are all the different
too.
languages.
All the languages.
All the languages.
Yeah.
They gotta
I was
make sure
like,
they
that's
get
pretty
to.
cool.
They put it through Google Translate and shit.
Yeah. Like, that's what's up.
Yeah, and after that, yeah, because it says 30 minutes, but honestly, it's probably like 22 to 25 minutes, and the rest is just credits and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. And also, I guess Elizabeth Olsen, she did an interview, and she said that probably this week or next week, in the next few weeks,
Coming soon.
the episodes are going to get longer too. They ain't going to be like half an hour. They said they're going to get longer.
Okay.
And apparently, there's going to be a major cameo from somebody from within the MCU, which is like on the same status when Luke showed up in Mandalorian.
Someone that's within the MCU that's already been there, or they're debuting?
They said they've been there.
Okay.
So people are speculating who it is. Some people think it's Tony. Some people think it's fucking Thanos. Some people think it might be Captain America. Some people think it might be Doctor Strange. Other folks are thinking that might be Magneto, even though he hasn't showed up yet. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's someone who's been there, Magneto's out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just...
But they're saying they're shocked that it hasn't leaked out yet. So it's like...
Can you imagine?
What?
Motherfucker just laid out, Vision, just laid out, looks over. Logan, what are you doing?
Shit. Even more so. Deadpool.
Someone actually predicted that if it was Deadpool. That would be the perfect spot for Deadpool just to pop up. In WandaVision.
I guess I wasn't supposed to show up yet.
And he just walks away. Oh,
I mean, it's Wanda's reality, so shit, why not?
That would make sense for him just to randomly be there and then walk away. Like, what?
Yeah.
It would be like the most random cameo. It would be like, wait a minute, that was...
Well, think about it too. Think about Deadpool being in there for a second, because it already glitches within the show. So like, he just pops up, and before he can even say a word, because he's like, because he's an R-rated, because he's an R-rated character. Yeah. Before he even says a word, it like puts an X over his mouth, and then it just glitches out. Yeah.
Like he just pops up. He's like, oh, and then and then it's just Ryan Reynolds like, oh shit. Before you can even say, oh shit, it just goes away.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's smart. That's smart.
That could work.
You got me. Yeah. You got me, Marvel. But
we put it in the universe. Now make it happen.
Make it happen, Faggy. These episodes need to be long. I need more. I need more, Kevin Feige. More. But yeah, WandaVision's the shit. Super Bowl's this weekend.
Oh, before we get there.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Ryan Coogler, man.
Oh yeah. Wakanda forever. Oakland forever. 510 forever.
Yeah.
Wakanda.
He has signed his Proximity Media to a 5-year exclusive deal with Disney TV.
Nice.
Or I guess just an exclusive deal with Disney just in general.
For TV. Pretty much all going to be on Disney Plus.
It'll be on Disney Plus.
And they have...
that man signed a contract like he was an athlete. Like, nah, give me the Supermax. We good.
Yeah.
I'll stick around here.
And pretty much it's going to be... And he's developing a series just strictly... The working title is called Wakanda.
Yeah.
So pretty much it's just going to pretty much take place in Wakanda. And I kind of pitched it. I'm just going to say it out loud. It could probably take place from the 5 years after Infinity War into Endgame. So when T'Challa got snapped, it was 5 years without T'Challa or Shuri. So it's probably follow what happened in Wakanda when they were gone.
That is a blessing in disguise with Chadwick's unfortunate passing.
Yeah,
the fact that in the story there is a timeline where he's not there.
Right.
So
because I was wondering when he came back. When he came back in Endgame, I was like, what happened in those 5 years? Like in Wakanda when he was gone.
War.
Serious.
You call it gentrification because he's the one that
Yeah.
opened it up.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm curious to see, because I don't think this is just an exclusive for the MCU. I think he signed a 5-year deal just with Disney, period.
Yeah.
What if he creates a show within the Proud Family universe?
Ooh.
That would be interesting.
See,
Like,
you're
who's more equipped to do that than
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler?
Oakland,
Even
man.
not even
I
a
was about to
director,
say.
but just as it's part of his production.
like executive
Right,
producer or
right.
some
Yeah.
shit.
And imagine he like actually bases it in Oakland
Right.
or the Bay Area in general. And
Yeah,
shit. Like
yeah.
that'd be fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be nuts.
Would be nuts.
I mean, anything he puts on, I'm tuned in. So
Oh, definitely.
Man, you went from Fruitvale Station to fucking being in the MCU and shit and getting
Yeah.
that bag. Good, man. Oakland stand
Got a
up.
Creed bag along the way.
Yep. He's not doing Creed 3.
Nah.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan's doing that, writing and direct. I think he's producing it and directing.
No,
it.
right now he's doing Lori Harvey.
Well, obviously,
Yes.
we ain't
Yeah,
getting
he's
Creed 3
focused,
anytime soon. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
And
he
if
about to-
he's
I'm not mad at
if
him.
he's
So
not
I'm
focused,
gonna give
he's
him a
got
round of
problems.
applause. Black History salute that black man during Black
And
History
I
Month.
think he's gonna be on. He's gonna be in a Super Bowl commercial too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. Hey, Super Bowl.
I'm celebrating
bag.
everything
No,
black
it's
this
cool.
month. Just
Yeah.
if it looks good, I'm celebrating.
For sure.
Yeah,
I feel you.
no, I'm not
What's
a hater.
that? Hip Hop Uncovered from Fox.
No, that's FX.
Oh,
baby.
yeah,
FX.
yeah,
FX.
yeah.
FX.
Yeah.
Same shit. Take
Nah,
out the
but
old.
that's supposed to be like a dope ass like documentary type.
Like I just
Yeah.
saw Too Short
Yeah.
on the screen. I was like, "What's that?"
Yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna get the rappers that have some of those notorious stories within their raps. They're actually doing the documentary of where they come from and got the inspiration of that. Notice the date, February 12th. That's 11 days before Snowfall comes back. Yeah,
They really finished
FX
that
knows what the
season.
fuck they doing, man.
Well, if they can finish Snowfall, they better finish Atlanta. Like, fuck it. Fuck it. Well, everyone's busy. The whole cast
Yeah.
is busy. Like, it's like,
Seriously,
Yeah.
man. They busy.
I don't know what Donald Glover doing, but I know Zazie Beetz is probably doing movies. I know Paperboy doing
Shit,
movies.
Zazie Beetz is halfway in the MCU.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, she is. I don't know.
She's in Deadpool too.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. Some people think-
The actor that plays Paperboy, he's about to get his MCU money.
Oh, he's about to be in Eternals, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's about to be in Eternals.
Shit.
And that movie's supposed to come out last year, but COVID. That's why everyone's waiting. That's why Disney's holding their breath for Black Widow. They're holding their breath for how the vaccine comes in because they want their money.
I can't wait for the first DJ to come out as DJ COVID.
My God.
Oh God. Anyway, Super Bowl's this
You
weekend.
think about that nasty ass drop?
MC COVID.
MC COVID.
Low COVID.
Yeah,
Well, COVID.
I'm too sick.
Anyway,
Jesus.
yeah.
You know somebody gonna do it too.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they will.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, Super Bowl's this weekend. It doesn't feel like the Super Bowl is coming.
Man,
No.
Hell the fuck
It's gonna be
no.
on CBS, nigga. So that's
it
probably
felt
why.
like CBS too.
Yeah. It feels like CBS Super
Yeah.
Bowl week.
Yeah. I mean,
Tom Brady said I had to listen to you all fucking year talking about this ain't Fox. Well, welcome to CBS.
nigga.
Yeah, this is what we do. It's boring, ain't it?
Talk to all
Mega Cadabra.
Talk all that shit.
It's boring, huh? This is what we do.
That's what we do. Watch me blow out and beat the fuck out the Chiefs. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah,
That's all he says. Looks at the screen every time he scores. Yeah, nigga.
yeah.
Yeah, nigga. I don't know. Y'all pick the Chiefs. I just want a good game.
I mean, I was coming. This one is again. It's right when I felt comfortable in picking a score for the Chiefs.
Picking
Who's
a
the
score?
receiver that went down with COVID?
I'm not
'Cause
too
it's
sure,
Robinson.
but I think he's not. I don't know if he's a starter.
It's
dude that went
17.
down.
The Robinson.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Isn't the center? Didn't the center get this shit too?
and I believe the center,
Dan-
one of the
Daniel
linemen.
Kilgore used to be
Yeah.
a Niner. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Robinson went down with it. He's on the COVID list.
And they all, damn near the whole team got COVID when they all decided to go get a haircut as a group. And then when the test came back for the barber,
To be fair, it is the Chiefs' barber. Like,
damn.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they said he was in the middle of the cut when his results came back. And then he
It's
came
like,
out.
oh shit,
And then
time
they
to go.
said they had to force everybody out. Patrick Mahomes would have gotten that shit. Roger Goodell said, "Nah, nigga, get the vaccine.
Yeah.
Take a couple
and
pills
vaccine.
and
Yeah.
vaccine. You'll
Nah,
take
it's just a sinus infection. You
get
good?
your ass out the
Yeah.
game. Get your ass out there.
Yeah.
It's the last game of the year. I don't give a fuck if everyone
Don't
gets it.
trip. You'll be good.
You be
Right.
good.
You be alright.
good. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright.
No, but
young
yeah,
enough.
I felt comfortable coming before that news. I was like, okay, cool. We come on the pod. I can give a prediction that includes a score. Now at this point, I'm just like, yo, as long as COVID don't hit, I'll take the Chiefs. But shit, I don't know what could happen. You know, we could put this out and everything be fine, and then Saturday night hit, and there's new results, and motherfuckers can't play, and then all of a sudden, then it's all right.
Just a weekend performing.
Yeah. Or just, you know what I mean?
Just
Like,
a
it's
weekend.
not like it takes the whole teams out, but, you know, that's a possibility. Saturday night hits, and they're like, oh, shit, this one got COVID, too, so.
And we're part of retrograde, man. You never know.
Yeah.
But they have to push back the Super Bowl for like another week or two. Shit.
I mean, it's last week of football for the season. I'll still give the NFL a round of applause.
They got it done.
Yeah.
They got it done, man.
They COVID or not, teams that have to play with no quarterbacks, no receivers. They like, nah. Oh, you want to move the game? Yeah, we're gonna move the game to Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or Tuesday. Or Thursday. There was a football at one time except for Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at one point. That was good.
No, because the weeks
yeah.
they subbed those in,
Wait, no, not Tuesday.
they took the Thursday games out.
They took the third. But I'm saying in general, like
Oh,
all
yeah, yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sunday to Thursday there were games. All
That's-
this shit.
that's like a
Saturday to Thursday it was games.
Yeah.
Only day was
Oh,
Friday.
shit, that's right.
That was wild. That's like a
Yo,
once
they
in a
fucked
lifetime
up. They should have
thing.
gave us Friday night football.
They really should have.
Dang.
F and F.
FNF, yeah, man. Like, that was like a once in a lifetime shit. Like like turning on Wednesday when you get home from work and the games or what happened.
Nah, you right though. It was Daniel Kilgore and Demarcus Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, like that was great. Turning on Tuesday, there's an NFL game. Turning on Wednesday, there's an NFL
Well,
game
shit,
in the
my
middle
mother
of
was
the
at
day.
work on.
At lunchtime.
At
My
lunchtime.
mother was at work on Wednesday, pissed off. Like, I ain't
Yeah,
even trying to be here right now. I'm trying to watch this game.
yeah, it'll be good games too. Like the Ravens and Steelers or whatever.
Yeah.
I was still mad about that Thanksgiving game. I was really looking forward to that game. Thanksgiving with the Ravens and Steelers.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
And then fucking Lamar Jackson just had to get COVID. Fuck.
Well,
Well, the whole
not
team
just
did.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
All the
Team.
quarterbacks.
Saying.
Everybody got COVID.
I know.
Seriously.
I know. Oh, yeah, I put my homegirl to that shit. I know. She's like, what the fuck you sound like that? I told her it was like an inside joke at the podcast, and I got her ass saying it. She's like, I know. She's like lecturing her. She's like, I know.
Oh, yeah. Powerful nigga be at work, man.
Very powerful.
Just saying, man.
Yo, I'm about to take it to another place, but fuck it. We're not. Because you're talking about, yo, can you imagine you fucking... Yo, could you imagine you fucking... It's the wrong hole. I know.
Oh, shit. Hey, bruh. Yo,
Kodak's like, never said that.
time out. Daniel Kilgore was in the chair when they found out about the COVID shit, right? This is profile pic.
That's the cover photo.
Oh, shit.
That's the cover photo.
He's pissed. Like, this is some bullshit.
That motherfucker got a half and half, literally.
Yeah.
You go in the barbershop,
Right
hey, bro,
down
just
the
fuck,
middle.
just fuck me up.
Just fuck me. What kind of... Just fuck me up.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Just fuck it.
All right, fam, I got you.
All right.
Hey, man, your barber ain't here.
Fuck it.
All right, just call Stevie Wonder, cut my hair.
But
That's legit. Look, this is his
I know, I
fucking
saw that.
page, bruh.
yeah, he did it
Oh,
himself.
my goodness.
He didn't care. He didn't care. He's talking fun of himself.
Oh, shit. That's
Oh,
fucking great.
man.
Anyway, how do we get here? I don't know. And then
Yeah, it went from my no to that.
Kodak Black never said that. That's the funny thing. It's like, Bill, you know what it is. I know. Because he sounds like that.
He really does.
I hope so.
Bro, you sound like a fucking straight comic book.
That's how he sounds.
Yeah, I mean, or the old school like cartoons and shit.
That's how he sounds.
Yeah, he sound like a character from Waynehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's an old school classic for
y'all
those.
don't know that.
Yeah.
Y'all,
That shit was so classic that it got one season, 13 episodes, and it was done.
done. One and done. 13 and done. We're talking about Super Bowl. That's what we're talking about. And then we talk about, speaking of the weekend gonna get him. Where's it gonna be at? Tampa Bay, right? What's the
Yeah.
stadium called?
Raymond James.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be back there in 2 months because WrestleMania gonna be over there. He's gonna be performing there again.
He's got a residency.
Shit. Because, I was like, oh shit, good for Weekend. And not only that, speaking of what?
Oh shit, good for Weekend.
Good shit, Abel. Shit.
At least somebody having a weekend.
Right, I know, right? He gonna get himself some double checks.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of WWE, I forgot to mention this last week. Yeah, shout out to Vince McMahon for getting the deal done. He's part of the deal. He made a deal with NBC, and in March, he's moving the entire WWE network to Peacock for $1 billion.
Give me a hell yeah!
$1
billion.
billion.
So all you motherfuckers that said nobody watches wrestling no more. NBC just gave him $1 billion. $1 billion for his entire library.
What a waste of money.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Don't you know nobody watch that shit no more?
Shit.
Everyone filling up stadiums. They're performing in stadiums and shit. Sold out stadiums. No one watches that.
Yeah.
I had to hear that shit during WrestleMania weekend when they were out here. People said that no one watches wrestling. Like the whole Bay Area wasn't popping when they were out here.
Oh, okay, buddy. Whatever.
Yeah, stupid. Okay. But yeah, shout out to Vince McMahon. Also, shout out to Bianca Belair, who became the first fully black person to win the Royal Rumble. She became the first black woman to ever win it, to win the Royal Rumble, and also became the full black person since The Rock to win the Royal Rumble. So shout out to her. I have to say
love
fully black
trendsetters and history makers.
I have to say fully black person because Rock's half black, half Samoan and shit.
Yeah.
He was the blackest person that would win it.
You know what though? Isn't Little Rock or Little Rocky coming out on NBC?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Lil Rock or
What?
Rock Jr. It's basically like Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah. It's following him when he was a kid.
His dad is obviously in it.
Yeah.
I mean, not physically here, but it's gonna be based on basically him growing up with his dad being,
wrestling and shit.
Oh shit!
And then what other shit's happening with The Rock? Oh, not with The Rock, but just like with wrestling. I kind of knew they were gonna go to fucking Peacock because there's a WWE content already on the fucking app already, so it was just a matter of time before they just shifted it all over. So
so what's this? So he's WWE, Fox, NBC, USA,
and US.
So he's already got two of the majors. Mm-hmm. And then he's got a pretty predominant cable network.
Yeah, he has ESPN covering him and shit like that.
ESPN covers.
Well,
at least ESPN covers.
I know,
but does he have something with ESPN Plus? If I'm not mistaken.
No, he doesn't have
Nothing there? Okay.
Nah. But it's just like I was looking at my fucking SummerSlam poster, like one of the program, and I looked at where they were at like years ago in 2001. They were on TNN or Spike TV back then. And then they had Sunday Night Heat on MTV, and then they had SmackDown on UPN. Years later, these motherfuckers are on Fox, USA, and they got that deal with NBC. Shout out to Vince McMahon, man. Pandemic or not.
Yeah, but nobody watches wrestling.
No one watches wrestling. It's funny during the Rumble because it's like it's like the playoffs. That's why I call it the equivalent of playoffs. How everyone's exciting.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the
most
best.
definitely.
Like when I had to explain it to somebody because what you
March
got to
Madness.
watch.
Yeah,
that's a ding for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, actually, that was actually perfect.
That's what it's the Royal Rumble.
It's everything leading up to the Final Four and the WrestleMania being the Final Four.
Yeah. Or in NFL terms, it's playoffs.
Yeah.
Like I had to explain it to somebody. He's like, "What's the Royal Rumble?" And I was gonna really fully explain it to them. And I was like, "They're gonna get lost." So I gotta explain it in layman's terms. It's the playoffs for wrestling. And they're like, "Oh, okay." That's the way to describe it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're about to do that. We're about to get another check. Vince got another $1 billion check. It's like, wow.
I want more gifs of him just smelling money.
That's all he's been getting these past few years, man.
Yeah.
Nigga laid off half his damn company last year because of COVID. Then he got $1 billion because of that damn library. Honestly, the WWE network is literally someone said this. It's literally the library of American history because of just wrestling. Because they have WCW, WWE, WCW. Then they got NWA, and you can go all the way down.
ECW, TNA.
Not TNA. They
don't got TNA?
They don't got that yet.
It's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
They got independent shit in there. Like their library is on a whole other level. So you can understand why NBC wanted to pay $1 billion for that.
Oh yeah.
Fox paid $1 billion for SmackDown. Fuck you.
Just SmackDown.
Billions everywhere.
And I don't even mean to minimalize that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
the fact that it's just one part. Like, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, bro. Wrestling, baby. Gotta love it.
Or nah.
I
No, wrestling for me, it's always like when it comes to WrestleMania, that's homecoming.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn how much I don't watch it because of what's going on. I'm always gonna watch WrestleMania, and I'm always going. It was actually surprising. I didn't watch the entire Rumble this year, only because I got busy and I was like, oh shit, the Rumble's on, and by the time I caught it, the men had already started.
Yeah.
So I just caught bits and pieces, but by then I was like, shit, I missed too much. It's not worth it. But that's a rare occasion. I always make sure to watch the big pay-per-views around WrestleMania. You know, Rumble,
ones-
SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the ones
Edge
that lead
won.
up to
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Edge
Yeah,
won
I
the
got
men's
you.
battle royal, by the way. It's when they said
Yeah.
that shit.
Because it's WrestleMania and then it's 3 more or 4 more altogether.
What do you mean?
Because it's Royal Rumble,
Royal Rumble,
SummerSlam.
Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series.
Yeah, so it's 4 altogether.
Those 4. That's like they call it the big 4.
Yeah.
And in between those, you could probably put TLC in there. Not TLC, Money in the Bank, because that's when someone has to go. That's another one. That's kind of like in layman's
Like
terms.
a novelty kind of.
It's still kind of playoffs. It's like a buy-in.
Yeah, it's not like necessarily a championship or nothing like that.
It's like the Pac-12.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what
Like
what
it matured.
Like
It matured into.
a conference winner or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
It became a respectable conference where you have to mention them around.
See, we're explaining
the
it
others.
in layman's
Right.
terms, people.
Yeah.
so y'all can understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again, see, I can be far removed from what's going on in current day.
I know.
That wrestling, it stays in you.
Man, I've been watching this shit since I was when I say I was a kid. Like I found out my great grandmother watched wrestling back in the day. She'd be screaming at the TV and shit like that. I was like, really? Shit. And I skipped a few generations and landed on me.
Yep.
Because my mom don't care about it. God bless my grandmother. She didn't really care. My aunt didn't care. My cousin don't care. So I was like, well, shit. Guess it landed on me.
Yeah.
Somebody got to carry on the tradition.
Shit.
You like old ass Bruce Wayne in the cartoon picture where he's got the mask on. Busby, this wrestling?
This wrestling. Yeah. I'll be in heaven God forbid, whenever I pass away, I'm gonna be in the afterlife. I'm still gonna be watching my fucking wrestling for life.
Yeah,
for
but
all eternity.
It's actually going to be there because then you can see some of the wrestlers.
Nah, I'd rather just watch it on TV. I could be there, but it'd be boring. I could be backstage and seeing this shit. No, it'd be boring.
Vince's skeleton's still gonna piss you off.
Huh?
Vince's skeleton's still gonna piss you off.
You still here? Yeah, man. Shit.
It's a new deal. We're trading Bitcoin now.
Oh my god!
On W Network, they had a good ass documentary on Yokozuna. That was a good one.
Okay, nice.
Their documentaries are on the same level as ESPN and fucking HBO.
Oh, yeah.
The sports documentaries on the same level. Like they do a really good job of that.
Because I think that's the one place where Vince can't really get his grasp in, because it's like, yo, this isn't. We're not creating a play right here. Like this is documentation.
Yeah, and they do a really good job with the shit. Wrestlers actually being real. They show behind the scenes footage and they get like their rawest moments. It's fucking really. It's really good.
Nice.
Shit's really good.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So what else is going on?
Still liking music.
Yeah. Well, shit. It's still slow. People are just dragging their fucking feet. It's February. I know it's Black History Month. We're waiting. So there's a challenge going on. And it's pretty much you listen to your own. You pretty much listen to an album that you haven't listened to. You never listened to before. Each day you listen to a new album. So I started it off, and it's called M.W.E. That's like the whole process. And so I started it off on Monday, first day one. I listened to Prince's self-titled debut album, and I only listened to the first. Like I always listen. I Want to Be Your Lover, but I never really listened to everything else because Prince's songs, they always get played on the radio, but they'll be like out of order and shit.
Yeah.
Greatest hits type
Greatest
shit.
hits, yeah.
Yeah.
So I listened to the self-titled debut album, and from what I tweeted, I said it's very smooth and groovy all the way through. One of those albums that you just sit back, put on a joint, and you just vibe out to. That's what it is.
That was probably an easy contender for. I'm trying to remember. obviously I wasn't born there, but year-wise, if it was before summer, because if it was around summer, it's probably a contender for album of the summer.
It really was.
Like, that music is just perfectly made for kicking it outside.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, my favorite songs were like I Want to Be Your Lover, Sexy Dancer, Still Waiting, I Fear For You, It's Gonna Be Lonely. It was only like 9 tracks or whatever, 41 minutes. It was smooth.
I feel for you, man. That's a lot of people still don't realize that that's where Shaka Khan got that's a cover.
Shaka Khan.
Yeah. So that's a cover.
Which brings us to our last week's
Yeah.
conversation.
That's a hybrid.
Hey, that's a ding.
Yeah.
Then yesterday, or Tuesday, I did day 2. I decided to listen to Marvin Gaye's "Here, My Dear," which is pretty much his whole album dedicated to his divorce.
It's Paula.
Yeah, that's what it was. No, it was Paula before Paula.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
Yeah, Robert Dick ruined his career with that album. He was never the same after that.
No.
But anyway, this album, "Here, My Dear," because Marvin Gaye bounced back after this. Because he's Marvin fucking Gaye.
Duh.
But I described it as a dark, smooth, melancholy music where Marvin uses his art as therapy to get through his bitter divorce. It was an interesting listen where you can clearly hear Marvin is figuring out where it all went wrong.
Oh, he's struggling.
Struggling.
He was struggling on that album.
Oof.
It's rough.
Good. It's an interesting album. Now,
Yeah.
I didn't listen to nothing today. I'm probably going to listen to some when I get home.
Same. I kept my listen for day 3, which is as we're recording. I kept it for after we finish the pod. Because I want to listen to something smooth before I go to bed.
I'm probably going to do that too.
That's what's up.
So my first day, I went back and listened to Sade, Diamond Life. Because it's fucking Sade.
Exactly. That's sleepy music.
And the music I know is her greatest hits.
Yeah.
Like, I never had a reason to go back and look at her catalog, so I was like, fuck it. Let me start off with doing this. And this is Sex on the Beach. This is that music. It literally starts off with Smooth Operator and Your Love Is King, and it rides that vibe until it ends.
How many tracks?
9 tracks.
Nice.
44 minutes. I mean, the 4th track is Frankie's First Affair.
Shit.
You know what I mean? 6, Cherry Pie. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man. Some things just, you don't need to overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why Sade is Sade. She don't overcomplicate it. I'm going to serve you this sexual healing. You going to vibe with it. And that's that.
Yeah.
Like, I completely understand why she was the way she was when, back in the day. And then the second album, I had to go back and I had to do it, man.
What?
I had to go get that P-Funk.
Really?
Went back and listened to Parliament, Chocolate City.
Nice.
There you go.
That George Clinton.
That's
Fam.
that shit.
That's that bump. We want the bump.
You talk about a trip.
Shit. That bad? That crazy, huh?
One of the songs is called Side Effects.
I'm glad okay. I gotta pop an edible and listen to that shit.
Or do some LSD.
Yeah.
Or, some acid, some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shrooms.
No, man. Because for me, it was Mothership Connection. I love that. I've already listened to that.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought about going to clones of Dr. Funkenstein, but I was like,
Okay.
maybe I'll just save that for another time. Like, I don't want to necessarily do a challenge with that. But I want to save that. And then when it came down to I'm forgetting the name of it. But it was another one, and I was like, no, because that one's got the majority of the hits on there, so that'd be too easy to go to.
Yeah.
So Chocolate City was one of those ones where it was within his catalog, but it's got a lot of those album cuts that are fan favorites. Which I'm pretty sure if I was actually to remember, I'm sure a shitload of samples came from that damn album.
I would not
by
doubt
itself.
that at all.
George Clinton was he was a wild boy.
Wild boy. Still is a wild boy.
I was like, man, did he ever stop?
No, yeah, seriously.
I mean, listen to the first track of The Pimp a Butterfly. It was like,
Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
Did you guys ever see the tour bus
The tour
joint
bus
that
story?
yeah, though I'm forgetting the creator's name. The one that did Beavis and Butthead.
Mike Judge.
Mike Judge, thank you. Did you guys ever see that and see his episode?
Isn't it on HBO?
No, but
It's
you
on,
you brought it up. I remember that
I remember
shit.
you told us about it.
It's
Yeah.
on
I see.
Cinemax.
Okay.
Cinemax.
Same
Yeah,
shit.
I was gonna say Comedy Central, but it's Cinemax. He just did a lot of shit. When he recorded Atomic Dog,
Oh shit.
he went in the booth, and all the engineer did was rewind the track that they had been working on. Mm-hmm. He thought it was the actual song, so that's when, why would I do that? Why would I chase the cat? What you're hearing from the beat is the fucking rewind.
Wow.
That's not what the song was supposed to be. What you're hearing him rap on was just the engineer rewinding what they were working on. Okay. That became the beat.
You're talking about the drum patterns itself, right?
The whole
just that
yeah. Okay,
all that was just being that wasn't even what they were playing. He was trying to rewind so he could hear what was going on.
Yeah,
but he didn't know that. He put the headphones on. He just Atomic Dog.
Wow.
He just heard and he started just this is a story about dog. Like that's how it got created.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I was like, no, he was on crack by this point.
Yeah. Crack is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, he was on the rock. It wasn't even
not
cocaine.
Dwayne Johnson.
Nah, it wasn't even.
What's this crack? It's cooking. Shit.
Yeah, no, he had gone so far past the LSD. It was it was rock at this point.
Wow.
But no, I just remember seeing that story like because I watched it with Larissa.
I remember you told us about it, yeah.
Yeah, probably. But I remember just hearing that part, and her and I just looked at each other like, nigga, what?
Crack's a hell of a drug.
Because that's just something you just wouldn't expect. Like, you kind of hear stories about like, oh yeah, I just came in the studio while they were working on this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It felt good, so I just jumped on it. No, this motherfucker put the headphones on while the engineer was rewinding the song, and he just started going.
And just press record. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. And then we work around it later.
Yeah, no. If anybody got Cinemax, I highly recommend going back and watching Mike Judge's. It's all the P-Funk and all the funk acts in general.
Yeah.
It's all season 2.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I had to get some George Clinton in on that one.
Shit. I don't know what I'm going to... I don't know. I more people need to do this challenge. The M.W.E. challenge. They need to do this challenge, man, because people need to get out their bubbles, because music is slow right now, and there is a lot of music that I know you motherfuckers never listened to or didn't want to listen to. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to listen to next. That's what makes it exciting.
I love going back and just listening to music that came out before I was born.
That too. Or I was too young to really get.
Yeah.
For something like that, I get that. You know what I mean? Like, for like doing an actual challenge and shit. It's like something that you didn't actually like grow up with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you weren't in your prime years, so per se.
Yeah, you weren't even conscious of
you weren't outside.
At the time and shit.
Yeah, really
exactly.
Yeah, so I might listen to the Beatles next. Probably the White Album.
That's actually
I'm staying with Black artists. It's Black History Month.
That too.
I'm not judging you. Like if you like, I don't care.
It's the Black Album. I'll go listen to Metallica. They have an album called the Black Album. It's Black History Month. Goes into it. Enter Sandman. Fire.
Close enough.
Yeah,
you know.
But
as far as like music that actually came out though, a bunch of shit that y'all wouldn't listen to. Let me just put that out there. But you know, shit that I would. Mm-hmm. Lil Skies, Unbothered.
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I know you won't listen to.
I know who Lil Skies is.
Fucking fire though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What do you have against Lil Skies? I'm just curious.
I remember his music.
But why?
It's not for me. The end.
All right.
I actually know Lil Skies dropped, but then again, I didn't look, so I wasn't looking for anything.
And then, like I mentioned last week, G Perico.
See, I even forgot. As soon as we ended, I got so distracted with what happened with putting the podcast out with the technical difficulties and shit. I was just like, man, fuck it. Let the weekend run.
By the way, save.
Yeah.
Shit, nah, G Perico, there's this DJ Scheme. I never heard of dude, but the first track had Juice WRLD on it, so I was like,
DJ Scheme? Never heard DJ Scheme?
No.
I've heard of him.
From where?
I've heard
exactly.
of him. You talking about DJ Scheme?
Nah, that's Scheme. I've heard of DJ Scheme. I've heard of him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nah, but like I listened to those three. Honestly, they're fucking good. I'm not gonna say they were anything better than good, but they were good. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna turn them off.
That's cool.
That quick.
That's cool.
Yeah. I feel it.
Also though, but there was one standout. One standout. YWN 2 by the boy from SOBRBE.
I knew that's what he said. I knew you sounded familiar.
This month, yeah, I did. I tried to. I tried, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You tricked me.
Like,
I knew he sounded familiar. I was like, wait.
See, he knows he didn't start off with the boy first. YNW2.
Yeah,
like,
YWN2.
Yeah,
that's the name of the album.
Because you put it in the group chat. Like, I know y'all might like this, and I was like, well, I need to listen to something else.
What I said was just give it a chance, and the reason why is because that's why. Mm-hmm. I know how I know how you feel, especially Busby.
It's over.
All we are saying is give this a chance.
Like I know. Just listen. I know what y'all gonna say. I know.
Nah,
I
real
know.
shit. Like I do know what y'all gonna say, but nah.
No!
Nah, but on some real shit though, like
shit.
I would put this.
I said
as
no,
like
Martin.
I'm not talking to you no more. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. All right. That's it. All right. Reel it in, guys. Come on.
Somebody did this.
Anyways, I would put this like on the same level of like, remember when you heard that Pop Smoke shit, and you were like, okay, I kind of see where he's going now.
Right.
You know what I mean? With King Von too, like you know, I see where he's going. This
Right.
I see where dude is going, and it really emulates, in my opinion, Mac Dre.
Okay.
The thing about it is, it's more like on a real like street level. It's not
Gotcha.
Because Mac Dre, he was just spitting game. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm not saying whether it was street or not, but it was game all
Right.
the time. This
Free game.
dude, yeah, exactly. This dude, he's like strictly street, speaking on streets. You know what I'm saying? And like I fuck with it. You know what I mean? He's true. He's real. Like it's who he is. You know what I mean? It's not no fucking bullshit. The best thing about him, as compared to the rest of the group, this motherfucker could rap.
So
Dog.
the rest can't. Nope.
There's things about them that I don't like, and I will pick them apart. Like for example,
are they all still
Young
together?
T.O., yes and no. One of them is locked up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just on hiatus.
Nah, but he ain't coming back though. They kicked him out
okay.
the group.
Gotcha.
Like,
Well,
yeah, it's
goddamn.
like
Gotcha.
they know what he did. And
Grand
they kicked him
opening.
out the group.
Grand
You know what I'm
opening,
saying?
grand closing.
I'm not gonna speak on it.
Right.
That's not my place. But they know what happened. They kicked him out the group. But what you call it? The boy, like I said, dude could just fucking flat out rap. Like seriously fucking rap. Slimmy B, he can rap, but I don't know what the fuck happened to his style, dog. Like he completely changed his voice up. Sounds like the fucking Cookie Monster. It irritates the fuck out of me, dude. Like
that dude
seriously.
when I sent Busby that link over the weekend. It's Ohio Cat.
Like,
I can't even remember their names, but I'll show you after we're done.
I'm so glad you. Yeah.
I had a good laugh because he just told me he had just put the edible in.
Oh,
I was like, oh shit, yo, watch this real quick.
And what was he saying? I dig up what's it called? My boy died. We'll dig him up or some shit like that. Digging him up.
What the?
This is catch from
if I
Ohio.
die,
My big homie, my OG, he was like, yo, they wilding out here in Ohio. And he sent me the link.
If my homie die, I'm digging him up. That's
Mike.
Mike. Yeah.
Hell.
My homie die, I'm digging him
my homie
up.
died, I'm gonna dig him up. And I was like,
What? I was on the phone watching this shit. Like, nigga.
Yeah, for those who are listening, like, go look this up. Mike, I forget.
Digging him up.
Digging him up, yeah.
Yeah.
This is just, enjoy.
Yeah, anyway.
And then also Fendi P dropped. I didn't get to that one yet, but I want to.
Fendi P.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I want to get
That's
to that one. I
life.
just haven't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had time and shit.
All I'm saying.
You know who, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
You know who I wish would drop in project as the alter ego?
Who?
Akeem Thomas, but dropping it as Kimi Casanova. Huh. The song Kimi Casanova?
Dog.
I've been playing that every single fucking day since I've heard it.
Yeah, Akeem Ali. Let's just
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to clarify that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about it and I was like, yo, he could do at the very least, a whole EP of just this persona.
J. Cole could do that with Kill
Bro.
Edward.
Hold on. Have you not seen the freestyle clip?
No.
Oh, dog.
Okay, so now I have something to look forward to.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Like that is who he is.
Cool.
Like
I'm
it
with
ain't no front. Like
I'm
you know
with
what
it.
I mean? Yeah. Nah, he's on that ism.
Yeah, that's hey man.
Yeah.
You can't kill the ism.
Nah.
He had me locked as soon as that nigga said, bitches throw pussy at me, all I rock is vaginas. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. That's where I'm at.
Sign me up.
Yeah. Keep speaking, great philosopher. I'm here.
I don't know where dude's from.
I don't know either,
He
but
sound like he got that Bay shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
he
Like
is an
that Bay
offspring of
blood.
Sugar Free for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what else? When it comes to new music coming, I guess music slowly started to drop. Freddie Gibbs and Schoolboy Q about to drop a new record this Friday. Cardi B's dropping a new single. the Nipsey Hussle states dropping, I guess, a visual album of the marathon of what's it called, Victory Lap or whatever, or marathon.
No, it's the marathon.
The marathon, yeah. Visual album, and it's gonna be.
That's new. I'm just hearing that, so that's dope.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it for now. You motherfuckers need to start dropping shit. It's February now.
Yeah, nah, serious.
Well, because of that, I don't know if you remember, you did have me write this down in the notes.
What?
Where you were like, "Hey, write this down because I'm gonna forget it."
I sure did.
This actually
I don't even know what's going on right now.
This actually goes back with the challenge, but you wanted to talk about artists that you would think are your safety artists.
There we go. Yeah, safety. Yeah, I remember now. Hey, that's a ding.
Yeah.
Oh, now you remember?
Yeah.
Did he say it?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. That's how you remember.
Yeah. There's like whenever you're feeling stressed or you feel like there's no music that you really want to listen to, or just like there's times in your life where you just need to get away or distract yourself. Who are y'all like artists or albums you go to?
Candyland.
Candyland? Oh,
yeah.
So New Edition?
That makes sense.
Me's Michael.
Damn, I'm all over the map, bro. Like, wait, let me rephrase that. Not all over the map. I'm strictly on the West Coast.
So what album do you
like?
Yeah, I'm a very, like, New Edition's rare because they're one of the few acts outside of the West Coast that it's like it's mandatory.
Yeah.
Because I mean, again, there's acts within the group, so you're not just getting the group. You're getting all their solo and all their side group and everything. You're getting all of that. So for me, it's easy, but it is most definitely rare because if it's really not the New Jack sound, I'm strictly West Coast and at least Atlanta or Houston.
So what album?
I can see that.
So what album is like your safety, like your comfort album? Like if you know everything is just like fucked up, you know you can just listen to your album and you can just be zoned out and just like you can calm down a bit. I
Doggy
guess.
Style.
Okay. For me, I think it's To Pimp a Butterfly.
It's between two.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Actually, no, three.
Okay.
I have a lot, but Doggy Style's the first one that comes to mind.
I'm like, these are the three that I'm like, I constantly go back to, like more so than anything. It is To Pimp a Butterfly, it is Good Kid, and it is Victory Lap. Like those are the three. It's, you know what? Fuck all that. It's Victory Lap.
Yeah.
I had to think about it because like at my weakest moments, I'll go back to Victory Lap and I'll feel good.
Yeah. For me,
it's like seriously.
To Pimp a Butterfly is like therapy. Like it really is like therapy, all the way to like the last track and shit about Mortar Man. If I could really go, if you pick three, I think it would be To Pimp a Butterfly. It's a tie between the Eminem Show and the Marshall Mathers LP, and Me Against the World. Those three, I guess those four albums, I guess.
Yeah, for me it's Doggy Style, DJ Quick, Safe and Sound. Shit, I'd even say Outkast. Fuck, it's a toss up between how I'm feeling that day. Southern Playalistic or Aquemini.
Yeah. There's always those albums that you just go back to when you know this album will never let you down.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Just go back. That's what.
Never.
And usually I just go back to my top 5 artists. If I really just feel down, I'll just go to whoever I'm feeling at the time. I feel like I'm in an M mood, I'm gonna listen to M. If I'm in a Tupac mood, Hove, Nas, Kendrick, and Kanye. That's who I go to.
Yeah,
I guess that would be.
Get it. I personally, I don't like to go too far back. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I kind of like to stick within the last decade or so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, see, I think that's why I didn't really name albums from my era.
Yeah.
I just want them to age a little bit more for me to rely on the safety. Because these, for me, I don't really consider them safety because I was outside when they were being... So I know what was taking place.
Right. Right.
In my mind, and for my safety... Like, these are projects where, like, these are proven, the ones I named, like, these are proven. It don't matter what fucking era you're in. Like, these are damn near 30-year-old albums. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna stand the test of time. So I think I'm just waiting more so for our music to age like fine wine. In the sense of, you know, when I have, you know, my kids or my nieces, nephews, or, you know, god kids or whoever I'm mentoring. You know what I'm saying? You put them up on game and hopefully our music becomes their safety net.
We're at that age now where we gotta like pass down the music now to younger. Man, goddamn.
Fam, I pass down music to motherfuckers older than me.
That's sad.
It happens.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Hey, I put my mom on the
A lot of motherfuckers just don't even like listen to the new shit. It's like a lot along the lines of how y'all feel about the fucking like hybrid singing type shits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't listen to them like as much as like instance, I do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's like that. You know what I mean? And that's how it is for older people. Like they never listen to the Kendricks. They never listen to the Nipseys. They never listen to. You know what I mean?
Right.
I got one more album.
It's just how it be.
One more comfort album, Reasonable Doubt. That's another one.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. If all Hove albums, I don't go back to nothing else. I'll go right to Reasonable Doubt.
Gotcha.
Shit.
I guess that goes to a follow-up question that I saw on Twitter a while ago.
On the Twitter.
Which is basically describe yourself in 3 musicians.
Oof. So
Describe myself?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I'll say a mix between you make me think Drake. Sorry, Martine. Ugh.
He didn't wait for this. He said, "Yo, fuck the sound bar."
Yeah, fuck that. Just
he said, "You don't even gotta press the sound bar. I'll press
I got you.
Drake, M, and it's 3 artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drake, M, and Pac.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe Michael. I'm trying to think where I'll put Michael in there. It's like a little mix between Pac and Mike, maybe, ish.
Gotcha.
What about you?
Man, that's a rough one. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the most complex people that I know of musically.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Pac.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
Nipsey.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason why I like that is because it's just they're multifaceted. You know what I mean? Like there's not just one side to each guy. Like there's so much to them. That's me in a nutshell. Like there's a lot to me and shit.
Yeah, no, I feel it. Again, I'm an old soul, so I look at it from the standpoint of the 3 artists I'm about to name is just the foundation that was laid long before I even could comprehend music. And then as music kept evolving, their sound just you could tell it came from their sound. So it'd be Curtis Mayfield, it'd be George Clinton, and then it'd be Teddy Riley.
That's a good mixture.
Because if you think, Curtis Mayfield, he's setting the groundwork for anything that gets sampled in terms of that soul. Of course, George Clinton, I just spoke on it. Like that his P-Funk is the birth of G-Funk. So that's the West Coast sound. And then of course what Teddy Riley did with New Jack Swing.
Yeah. See, the reason why I said I can identify with Drake.
I really want to know this.
He just gave me a death stare right now.
You got the Kobe death glare, bro. No lie.
Nah, because some of the
You
stuff...
are the chosen one!
You're the chosen one!
Nah, fuck all that.
I said you would destroy the owl, not join it!
Not become it! Nah, well... I don't know, with Drake, there's some when I listen to his music or sometimes like that, or just his personality, I see a lot of myself in him because he does stuff that probably I would do if I was like when he was rapping.
Just in a different tax bracket.
Yeah, just in a different track. That's all it is. Like I hear how he raps, like that's some shit I'd say.
Yeah.
And when I see how he maneuvers, I'm like, huh, that's what I would do. It's kind of like everything he kind of does. And like his responses, his smart ass remarks and shit. I'd be like, huh. I would do that, but like not all the fuck shit he was doing with the whole Pusha T shit. Actually, how he responded, that's some shit I would have done too.
With notes, okay.
Not the notes, you know what the fuck I mean. Minus the notes and the blackface.
Okay. I was gonna say,
I was gonna
say.
I wasn't gonna do that.
Well, you don't gotta do it.
I know.
Your face is black.
Exactly. I can make it blacker.
Yeah.
Fucking bamboozled. But yeah, when
Just white face.
I wonder if white people get offended.
Showtime.
Showtime. No, you gotta say showtime. But I miss white, so showtime. Anyway, M because it represents the anger and sarcasm. I'm not gonna kill my wife. I'm not gonna, not all that shit, but just the aggression.
Oh, he didn't. So
well, I know.
I know.
I was gonna say it. I was gonna wait for it. But just with his because he represents everything I want to say. It's like I think M's represents my mind. Yeah. Everything that I want to say but I can't say. That's what he says.
Okay.
And then Pac and Mike, I guess a mixture of both of them is just they're so complex. Mike with the skin, Pac with his all that other stuff. They're so complex and so multi-dimensional when it comes to their music and their raps. kind of sums me up in a bit. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I just like music that you can tell it, I guess, like sports, it serves as a pipeline. Mm-hmm. So again, that P-Funk, like literally transitioned and basically created the foundation of what we know as West Coast rap, period.
Yeah.
Whether it be the actual G-Funk down in the LA region or if it be mob music up here in the Bay. Mm-hmm. Like that was the foundation, which then led to the next wave as we're continuing, then hearing it in artists that we consider our peers who are making music now still have those elements in there.
Right.
Like that's generations worth of a connection. You know what I mean? So to me, that's fucking amazing. And then of course, as far as I'm concerned, New Jack Swing just created the foundation of what R&B is now, where you can get a little bit more loose with it, a little bit more raunchy. Like it has more of it's you can serenade, but hey, serenade her to some street drums. You know what I mean? Like here's some bigger drums to do it, which then leads the way from Teddy and Guy to New Edition all the way. Then you start branching off. Then you get into Boyz II Men, Jodeci, Tony, which then bridges into Mint Condition and just that connection up to when you get to Bruno Mars when he does 24 Karat Magic,
which is like a tribute to New Jack Swing.
It's a homage to it's a New Jack Swing album,
right?
So everything wrapped up in between, that's all one pipeline as well. Yeah. And then of course, Curtis Mayfield's fucking Mayfield.
Period.
So, I can even go up and say
like not much needs to be said.
I can even throw in an honorable mention, Isaac Hayes.
Yeah.
Isaac Hayes and that sound that particularly around Memphis, but that sound and how it's connected to the South.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the thing is with West Coast and Southern music, like we're cousins. You know what I mean? Like there's no way to escape it. I mean, look at the time frame of everything that was going down. Even when G-Funk was popping up here, they had a rough, I don't necessarily if it was considered exactly G-Funk, but they had that soul funk element to the point where, remember, when Crunk was going on, Hyphy was out here.
Yeah.
So there's always been that respect, that parallel, like, no, that's my fam. We good.
Exactly.
The West Coast and the South has always been good for the most part.
Yeah.
Again, like, there's just I like the idea of having music serve as the overall foundation like 30, 40 years ago. And then it's still music that if you like really think about it, oh shit, there was the sample right there.
Yeah.
It's just crazy now because you can really tell a lot about a person by the music they listen to.
Easy.
That is some real shit by the playlists they listen to or just how they are as a person. When you look at their playlist, it could be make it or break it. Like if I see 6ix9ine on there, okay.
Or Drake. But anyways,
man, you gotta let this shit go.
I gotta throw in an honorable mention in mine, and y'all will you guys,
Roddy Ricch.
No, y'all will completely understand this shit.
Okay.
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. If I could put in my own honorable mention, it would be Stevie Wonder.
You said 5. What the fuck?
No, I said honorable mention. I said Mike and Pac are like a mixture of both. So that's one. Anyway, like I said, honorable mention is Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's the end.
Gotta mention Stevie.
Exactly. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
What the fuck?
But yeah, I don't know what's taking so long with artists. I don't know why they got cold feet. When they got scared of Drake dropping in January. I don't know.
Nah, man.
The whole industry got cold feet.
Machine, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's
scared. Nah, they scared of the machine. Conway's supposed to. He was supposed to drop this month, but apparently he pushed it back to March or some shit.
The shady.
Yeah.
Or that's gonna be the one and only.
The God Don't Make Mistakes. Yeah.
I mean,
everybody's just pushing this shit back.
Well,
just trying to readjust to what's going down.
Well,
yeah.
I think what's going down is they probably were like, all right, fuck it, we gonna drop music, and then everybody's like, yo, we got the vaccine coming. They were like, oh,
it's a tour.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, tour?
Yeah.
Well, Weeknd already set up his fucking tour. He said, no, not this year, but January 2022. Oh yeah, I'm going on tour.
Yeah, for the whole fucking year.
Right.
Shit. Like Gavin, he's like, oh, you ambitious. All right, Weeknd.
I would imagine when artists are available to, or when they're able to start going back on tour, like they're not gonna come home for months.
Yeah.
Because the thing of it is we've been home for months, like as is, like for
so
a year.
Yeah. That's
like some of
money.
them are probably just going crazy in their crib. Like, nah, I'm just gonna be gone for 6 months. I'm not
if you're in
gonna come back.
Atlanta, or if you're in Atlanta and shit, it's like the regular time for them. They're just going to the club and shit. I wonder how it's gonna look in like concerts going forward. If and when it starts happening, is it gonna be just like these NBA games?
Yeah, I mean to start off, and then eventually we're gonna go back to the way
It's gonna be sound check. It's gonna be a glorified soundtrack.
Yeah, I mean it's eventually gonna go back to the way it was because that's just human nature.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, remember that happened? Yeah, but we got the vaccine now, so
All you
take
gotta
a swig.
You gotta get when you go to bars soon. You gotta actually show your vaccine card before you go in. Your ID and your vaccine card. Think about that for a second. I'll do that.
It's your freedom papers.
Well, or be independent. Speaking of independent, Joe Budden, he got himself a new deal. Another one. Hope you don't fuck this up.
No. Let's not talk about that. No, don't come up with from that angle.
Oh,
Salute that man.
Oh, I am saluting, but I'm giving him a lot of salutes, and he fucks it up. So I'm kind of cautious.
I wouldn't even say fuck it up though, because look what he does. Every time he walks away from something, he gets bigger and bigger. He just adjusts.
Yeah,
but
he kind of does.
These aren't fuck ups to me. These are just all right. I expected one thing, didn't happen. Okay, well, it's clear that our value is bigger than what you're offering, so I'm leaving. It just so happens people see that and they're just like, oh, I would have took the money. You're stupid. You know what I mean? Like, he's proving that when he's walking away from something, he's leaving and going to better situations.
Well, what's his job title?
Head of Creative Equity.
Even he doesn't know what the fuck that is. Because they just made it up for his own mind. Whatever. Good for Joe. Personally, for me, I just see the whole pipeline of what's been happening. I could go down the whole history. When it came to Slaughterhouse fucking got fucked up. Who does he blame? Eminem and Paul Rosenberg. With Everyday Struggle, when he left, who does he blame? He blamed Complex. When he got to Spotify, everything was good. Then the contract
Complex
was going,
did.
Huh?
Complex did.
Well, whatever the fact.
Yeah.
Like, you also got to keep
I'm going down the line. Then it was Spotify. Everything went bad. All of a sudden, who's he blamed? Spotify. What happened with him and Sin? Well, I don't know. He probably blames her too.
Well, let's keep it business.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, let's keep it business, not
it was
personal.
His fault, man. Come on, don't you listen to his show?
Yeah, but I haven't been listening lately, to be honest.
Okay, he didn't talk about it lately. He talked about it when it happened.
Well, shit.
I'll just say this: every time he does leave a situation, the situation that he's left, it doesn't look that much better when he leaves either.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between walking around blaming everybody versus the fact that when he leaves, it doesn't look
like
the same
the proof
either.
is in the pudding.
Like,
I mean,
Everyday
Crooked Eye's
Struggle
talking
died.
about his last project. This is going to be his last project that's coming out because he's getting comfortable with,
interviewing and shit.
his post-rap career. I mean, Royce the 5'9" got the podcast with Lupe.
Yeah.
So, and he's producing.
And
so,
Grammy nominated.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like Slaughterhouse is still out here making music.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying around that time period.
And the thing with Spotify is, I agree with them. They signed them first and then immediately went and started giving everybody else money.
That's true. Think about that for a second, dog.
I remember.
You know what I mean? Like, you're the cash cow. You're the one that brought everybody here. Let me go get this guy. Let me go get this guy. Let me go get this guy. This guy.
Joe
This guy.
Rogan,
This guy.
Michelle
This guy.
Obama,
This guy.
all
This guy.
them
This
other
guy.
people.
And y'all all set. Don't trip.
Right.
Oh,
They
but
already established.
Whatever.
They already established. I don't know, but will y'all pay for his tiers? Like, will you actually pay for that shit?
I did it.
Which one?
I put down the 25 for the first month to see how it goes.
Wow.
I got the 25.
You a fan?
I support.
You a fan though? Are you a real fan, bro?
I just support.
I don't even mean that negatively. I'm just saying, like,
I just support. I did it less.
doing that.
I did it less for the fandom, and I did it because when I think of hip hop podcasts, Joe Budden's face comes to mind, and whatever he's doing
Combat Jack is the one
is
that comes
going
to
to.
mind.
Well, but Combat Jack has been gone. For a
I know,
while,
but he's the one that started.
Of course, but I'm saying as somebody's got to take
as
the
of
baton.
now.
Active.
As of now, yeah, it's
as of
Joe
now.
Budden.
Yeah, it's Joe Budden. So when I look at that, he's doing something that could potentially benefit us in the long run. So yeah, let me put a $25 investment and let's see how this goes, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I definitely forced. For me, it was less about being a Joe Budden podcast fan and more about, okay, well, let me invest 25 and let's see if we can learn something potentially that could work in our benefit as a podcast and see what goes on.
right.
I get it. Part of me, I don't know. With Joe, he's so unpredictable, and just how everything's just playing out with, like, I don't know. It's just, He's unpredictable and he's unreliable. What's the word for that?
He's not unreliable.
I said not unreliable. He is.
He's just unpredictable.
Not unpredictable. What's the word? It's something else when you know they're fucking up and you don't.
But again, you're saying he's fucking up, but
it's inevitable. Not inevitable. Fuck. What's the word?
But again, you're
for
saying
it?
he's fucking up and
Not fucking up.
I don't look at it as him fucking up.
Unreliable. No fucking shit. Go on.
No, well,
The
it's
word's
just
gonna come up eventually.
I don't look at him as anything he's done as being a fuck up. It's just been all learning experiences. It's just been that he's the one that's been having to go through those
unreliable. There you go.
You said that 3 times.
No, I didn't say unreliable.
Yeah, you did.
Well, he's unreliable.
That's what I just said. No, I wouldn't say unreliable. I would not say that. I completely disagree with that in being unreliable. How is he unreliable?
So, business wise.
But I'm saying, how is he unreliable? Because every time we brought up something, Complex did fuck that situation up. They didn't value him.
Yeah.
So how's that his fault? Why does that make him unreliable?
I'm just saying, when it comes down to his whole history, he seems to be pointing his fingers at everybody instead of just looking at the common denominator, which is himself.
Right.
And that's the history of all his relationships.
I understand. I understand
from
if
the
you're
rap to his
I understand
personal
if you're
life,
going with the
to the business. It's always their fault, not me.
I understand if you're going with the value from Slaughterhouse perspective.
Not
then
the
yeah,
Slaughterhouse
no,
shit,
but I'm saying that because you named Slaughterhouse in that.
I know it was just an
But
example.
what I'm saying is if he's going in business and he's realizing, yeah, this is cool, but at some point, no, you're not valuing what I'm bringing. Why does that make him unreliable? If they're not, if that's their,
because he always
their
goes
fault.
on his podcast and burns his bridges live on the air. Like he's very public.
But that doesn't make him
burning his
unreliable.
bridges. Yeah, business wise, it makes other companies not want to fuck with you. Besides,
But he just got
with Patreon,
and he had the cash and he had the cash app that was
Cash
sponsoring
App
him.
shit, yeah, because he.
That's what I'm saying. Like that doesn't equate to bad business.
Ones like the Complex, Spotify's, he's always just kind of talking down, being very public with it.
But let's look at Complex. Everyday Struggle is no longer here.
I know that was inevitable.
But do you see what I'm?
But when he left,
inevitable.
they had another 2 years. They were going.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That
They're
don't
gone,
matter.
but Joe Budden's still here.
Budden was still
What about the
if
other
Budden
show?
was still there,
What's the
that
show
shit would
called?
still be around.
What's the other show that was around that he had, and then it just stopped?
On Revolt?
Yeah, that shit disappeared.
It's still going.
When? Where?
The state of the
State of the
Culture?
Yeah,
like they did an episode like right before the break or something like that.
Right,
They're still on break.
What, COVID break? When COVID happened?
I saw something like a few months ago on Revolt. I don't know if it was recent or not, but they were all doing Zoom sessions.
Yeah, then it stopped, and that was right when fucking.
You could put that on COVID more than you could put that on what's going on with him.
I'm just saying. Either way, the only point I'm saying is I'm looking at this very side eye, and a part of me doesn't want to say it because I want him to win. But I'm going like this when Charlamagne even said it back when he was doing Everyday Struggle. He was like, let's see how long it takes for him to fuck this up. And I talked hella shit about Charlamagne. Like, oh, he's just a hater. And then it just fucked up. And I'm like, okay, all right. And then the Spotify shit happened. And then this happens. And I'm like, all right. Like, I'm kind of looking at it sideways. Part of me is kind of looking at it. Okay, see how long this goes.
Here's why I personally cannot blame Joe Budden. Mm-hmm. What's wrong with wanting better?
I mean, he's always wants better. I understand it.
But what's wrong with that?
I don't say there's nothing wrong with it. It's just how he goes about it, in my opinion. But whatever. I hope it works out for him.
But see, that's he's not fucking things up. Then you just don't like his approach. There's a difference.
Yeah, I mean,
he's not because you're saying he has bad business, but every time he leaves something, he ends up with something better. And that's not bad business.
Patreon's better than Spotify.
Spotify's losing money right now, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Like if you go on their IPO on the stocks, their shit's dropping.
Their shit is dropping. Like
it's been that way because I was trying.
Stocks, bro.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, maybe I should just like put my money into Spotify. And even before the news came out about what he was doing, somebody was like, yo, I would kind of be skeptical about what's going on with Spotify. So then that's when I was like, let me watch it throughout the year and see if it's attached. If again, it's before he even said anything about what was going on with him and Spotify.
Yeah.
But I was like, let's see what happens. Maybe something's attached with him. And then literally when he said that shit, it just kept dropping. Like these are business facts that I know for sure. Like you can't claim these are bad business dealings because I'm telling you in the know that's not bad because every time he leaves, he is going on to something better.
Well, like I said, I'm just on some wait and see shit. That's all I'm saying.
No, that's cool.
When it comes to Joe, that's why because he has just a history of this. What I'm just hearing and seeing is just like it's a pattern, and I pay attention to it. So let's see how this one goes. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully, I hope Rory or Maul don't leave soon. I hope some shit, because it's just this feeling when it comes to this podcast. I just feel it's like it's hitting a ceiling.
But you do understand.
Just listen. I feel it's hitting a ceiling, and it's like that same feeling I got when I saw Dave Chappelle and I saw the fucking Rick James sketch. I have a feeling after that, when I saw that sketch, I'm like, okay, this show's not going to last any while longer. And I have this feeling about that podcast, just from my opinion.
But you do understand that nothing's made to last forever.
Oh, I know that.
So the fact that if they leave for a situation, like, again, there could be a situation where it ain't bad blood. They just leave for a situation that's better for them. That's not bad business either. They had an opportunity that, that's evolution, bro.
Oh, I
like that has nothing to do with bad business. That's just life.
I hear you. I know it's life. I just have this feeling that podcast is not gonna. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna last longer, but I just feel it's just gonna start going down a bit. But well, again, I hope I'm wrong. It's just a feeling. But yeah, shout out to Joe though. And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, no, I'm always, one thing I've just learned over these past few years is with him, he's one of those lone people that focuses on get what your value is and don't settle for anything less.
Yeah.
People are going to call you crazy when you do that. But if you know your value, everybody else is the one that's crazy.
Yep.
And that's not a bad perspective to have. Pretty much what it reminds me of is your philosophy of I'm right until you prove me wrong.
Yeah.
That's Joe Budden's stance, which is, yo, this is my value until you prove me I don't have this value anymore.
And even if I do prove it, fuck you. I'm still right. That's him.
But
nobody's proving it.
Nobody's proving it.
Well,
that's the thing.
Everywhere he goes, he levels up, dog. Like,
you got to recognize that. That's what we're speaking on.
I get it.
Going bad.
He levels up and then he just goes right back down.
No. He doesn't.
That's what I'm just saying in general with the shit that's been going on. It's just, again, like I've been saying, it's just a pattern that I've seen when it comes to his business relationships. He blames them. He's like, it's not me. It's not my fault. It's your fault type of shit.
Yeah. And then he's right.
I mean, to y'all.
No, bro. Oh my God. All right. Complex. Mm-hmm. Everyday Struggle's gone.
Yeah, but it lasted
even when it was still there, it was trash. How many times did you watch it?
I still kind of watch it every so often.
Kind of.
Okay, we used to watch that shit every day.
Yeah, because of Joe, and I agree.
You know
with
what
that.
I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So the quality of that show isn't what it was when it had Joe. Mm-hmm. Right? You go to Spotify. Do you still use Spotify?
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Only for my playlist. Because I've taken my podcast.
Playlist, right?
I've taken my podcast and I've taken my podcast all the way to Apple Music. I just go to Apple Music or Apple Podcasts now.
I still listen to podcasts on Spotify. I still listen to all podcasts on Spotify. I still listen to music on Spotify. I still on Spotify. Nice try.
That's you. 2 of us already moved on.
Well, that's y'all.
That's what I'm getting at.
But that's what we're saying.
That's what I'm trying to say, though. Even if it's every 2 out of 3, right?
That's a 66%. In
you're
business,
still leveling up.
In business, if you're getting 35 to 40%, you're on the good hand. 66% means that you're moving the needle. That's never bad business, bro. It's just it's not.
Well, like I keep re-saying, when it comes to Joe, I'm just on a wait and see, and that's all.
Okay.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Next.
No, I got you.
No. I'm saying what else there to talk about?
No, I just I got you. I'm excited to see how that all plays out. I mean,
so what's the $25 shit? What's that shit?
They're doing so. I don't know if you've been listening to the past few podcasts. They keep bringing up Thursday episodes and how they've been having a little bit more fun, a little bit more relaxed. Those are going to be the bonus episodes.
More unfiltered.
Yeah, basically it's like, yo, at least if you're going to try to cancel us, you at least got to pay us to try to cancel us now. So that's definitely their more unfiltered episodes from what they described. You're going to have those, some behind the scenes of what's going on with them. Just a bunch of content that you wouldn't regularly get. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of content where you're going to see how the sausage is made, pretty much. You go into, they have their own, damn, I just drew a blank on the app's name. Patreon. They have a discussion community. So it gives you priority for the discussion community to get in. You get priority on merch. Whenever shows are available to come back in, you get the code to get pre-sales, all that. So there's a bunch of stuff that it reminds me of Nipsey when he was selling the mixtapes for $100.
Yep.
You weren't just buying the music for $100.
The proud to pay shit.
Yeah. This is what it reminds me of.
Remind me of that.
Yeah.
But just to let clarify this, right? It's not a community within Patreon for the discussion thing, right? It's on a separate app called Discord.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a group texting or a group messaging app and shit. Yeah.
No, again, if he's the one that's obviously our podcast is draped in hip hop, and just hip hop culture in general. If these are the moves that he's making, we just get shit. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, all right, well, let's see what we can take from it. Right. And when I say take, I mean, what's some of the stuff we can learn that's resourceful, that's out there to benefit us.
For sure.
Well, shout out to Joe. Anyway,
it's been spicy in the NBA.
I mean, yeah,
real spicy.
Yeah, fucking courtside Karen.
Courtside Karen. Reporter Clay.
Oh my God, Clay sounded like he was off that when he was doing commentary. I hope he's on there for the whole season. Fuck it.
Yeah, who else was?
Might as well.
Yeah. He ain't nothing else to do except rehab.
Who else was going at it?
Hey, but that takes a lot of work, man. Rehab is very important. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just sit down and record yourself when you have rehab. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a viable option. That's all I'm saying.
Like, I can't do that shit. I can't practice. I can't practice, but I can't, like, go and sit down and record an album or something.
Nope. You gotta focus on that rehab.
I gotta focus on the rehab, not my writing. I got other people to do that.
Hey.
Is there a cup of tea somewhere?
Hey, I'm not the biggest Drake defender, but I will say this. If that was his reason, where's Kendrick and Cole's albums?
Because they're taking their sweet ass time.
Yeah,
that's a difference.
That's a whole nother.
They don't
drop every year.
What I'm saying is that
don't do that whataboutism shit.
What I'm saying is
take their sweet time.
What I'm saying is if he got cold feet, everybody got fucking cold feet from what happened last year.
I don't think they got cold feet.
Well, that's what happened. That was a fact. COVID made everybody get cold feet. That's a fact.
Well, yeah.
COVID changed everything, and nobody felt comfortable dropping.
Yeah, business-wise, yeah.
Yeah, everybody got cold feet. That's all I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying. If he got cold feet, everybody got cold feet because none of them dropped, and they were in the time frame of dropping.
Well, Drake had the fucking rehab. Drake.
What I'm saying is, bro, like nody else gave an excuse like that.
That's what we're saying.
That's my thing.
No, of course, yeah. But again, nobody gave an excuse at all. Period. So that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I don't want to get too deep into this and shit, whatever. But like,
go
Cole
deep.
and freaking Kendrick, they never let you know until like
it's done.
No, they don't. But
until it's about to
drop.
But
they were on schedule. And then they got pushed back.
Technically, we don't know. We don't know what happened. We just know.
Just like the NBA.
Well, I'll say this. Going off of
just like the NBA, there was a halt to that shit, and like, okay, let's figure this out now. You know what I mean?
Right. But eventually, there wasn't a halt, and it got to the point where people were like, okay, well, there's 2 months left. Okay, let's see what goes down. Then then it came out.
It was just hearsay. People just speculated.
But that's what I'm getting at. Like these guys, like both Cole and Kendrick, they're you know this as well. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people.
The people.
Nah, but like they're real, like to themselves until the shit is literally about to drop. And it's like, here you go. Here's a little teaser. You know what I mean? Whereas
Drake made a whole damn trailer.
He drops everything all the time.
Oh no, I think you guys are missing what I'm saying. I'm just saying that because you guys were like, well, they don't drop every year, this, that. And I'm like, no, I agree with you. They don't drop every year. But the schedule for them to drop, it was right on par for their individual scheduling. It was about 2.5, 3 years between Kendrick's, and it was that 1.5, 2 years between Cole's. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they still technically were on schedule. That's all I'm saying. Everybody got fucking cold feet in 2020.
Like I said, Kendrick's album.
I only heard one excuse from one artist the entire year.
Who's just the biggest artist of ever, and that's Drake. He said, I can just imagine Michael saying that, hey guys, I'm not going to drop Thriller because I hurt my ankle, so I can't.
Or I
can't drop the album.
A new nose.
Oh, fuck you.
I had to go there.
Yeah, I know. No, but I just remember, that's no excuse, because Michael was at the Soul Train Music Awards and he hurt his fucking ankle and he was on there fucking still doing his shoulder lean on a fucking chair doing Remember the Time.
You're talking about a once-in-a-lifetime artist, though, so that's not
also, Drake ain't a once-in-a-lifetime artist?
Not really.
Because Michael already existed.
Hey.
What I'm saying is that... What I'm saying is that in terms of marketing, Drake is and his style. Oh, I guess you could say that, but it's just two different levels. You're talking about somebody that used to just walk around and people would all fall to the ground. That's not...
Drake can walk around and grown-ass men will fall to the
sure.
ground. I'm pretty sure grown-ass men will fall to the ground. You saw that video. You remember that MTV documentary? That one dude that was fucking crying when Drake signed his fucking Take Me Later album?
Yeah, I'm sure people do that around Kendrick, too. What I'm talking about is literally people, like, literally collapsing and passing out around Michael Jackson.
I know, because I saw it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I was physically there.
Yeah, that's what. But I'm getting. Sometimes you can't just bring up Michael Jackson in every argument because Michael Jackson is a fucking anomaly.
Exactly,
he really
that's the whole point.
Like that's like bringing up.
That's the whole point.
That's like bringing up Prince. Like Prince is an anomaly.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying. Even as great as Tupac was, I wouldn't even consider Tupac an anomaly because it was after his death when it just
people
catapulted.
probably hated his.
went out
you know what I'm saying?
People
Yeah.
hated his ass probably when he was alive. They're probably annoyed by him when he was still alive.
Right,
Always getting
so
A
yeah,
lot
no,
of motherfuckers did. That's
yeah.
for sure.
Oh, I was about to say something. I have a theory about Kendrick's album, Theory Time. I have a feeling why it's taking so long to drop it because he's probably filming videos for every song, and it's going to be a visual album.
That would make sense, actually. But anyways, back to Clay with his broken shit on the sideline, reporting.
Rodney.
Doing commentary.
Rodney.
Oh, man. That dude was talking shit. And
No, apparently he wasn't.
What do you mean he wasn't talking shit?
He was trying to go to. He went to the sideline trying to do a jersey swap.
This nigga.
Oh
Clay.
my god! Here we
And
go.
they took it as him talking, and yeah, he was a casualty. It was a kind of innocent fire. They just saw him kind of charge over there, and they thought that that's what it was, but apparently he was trying to do a jersey swap.
Oh my god!
Aren't they banned from doing that shit?
Oh, shit. If that's the case, ban him from playing basketball. Like,
Yeah, seriously, it's like they're touching.
you can
each other
sweat.
anyways,
You can sweat on them, and
You can slap their
foul
fucking
them. Yeah,
foul them and shit, but you can't swap
Yeah.
you can
jerseys.
swap a jersey.
That's what they try to do in football too. Like, don't swap jerseys. You're gonna swap COVID. Okay, like we just got done hitting each other for the past hour and a half.
Yeah.
Linemen literally are breathing on each other the entire game.
Right.
Like,
But shit is spicy. I don't know if you guys saw
fuck on.
what Aaron Gordon did when he got his get back on Kyle Lowry before he ultimately
Busted his
went on
shit.
went on the injured list.
nah.
You remember what happened last year when Lowry had that hard foul?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Aaron Gordon, he repaid the favor.
What, dude, slap the shit out of him.
You clothesline him.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Wow.
And shit was about to go haywire, and they had to split them up and all that. Like, it's just, it's getting real testy in the NBA right now.
I mean, yes, it's All-Star. Well, it's not All-Star break. This is a different All-Star break, but we're getting close to the
Fans are coming back in, so
Yeah, fans are in certain areas. Yeah, not out in California. Gavin ain't gonna allow that shit.
there's 30 teams, and 9 of the teams have fans back in their arenas in some capacity.
Yeah, especially in Atlanta. Speaking of Atlanta, yeah, so the Lakers were out there, and apparently they can allow courtside seats for certain individuals, like white people, and like rich white folks.
No, it wasn't just white people. 2 Chainz was on the sideline too.
Well, okay, rich people.
He's
rich,
there all the time.
Rich
Yeah.
motherfuckers. That's the case, man.
He's rich as fuck, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was out there, and apparently courtside Karen, that's her name, started yelling at
Forever.
Yeah, that's her name now. And she was wearing like a fur coat, looking all bougie and shit like that. And she started just ragging on LeBron, and LeBron just said, "Shut the fuck up, bitch."
No, he didn't.
Well, that's my narrative. And then
I'm not painting that narrative because that's not. Basically, what happened was her husband is obsessed with LeBron in the wrong ways. Like, he just has an obsession with hating on him, and he's put this on Instagram.
Yeah, I've seen
for
it.
at times.
for years, so
And
she's with the
he
Cavs
did.
and Heat. That's random.
And he decided to chime into LeBron, and apparently, according to LeBron, he said something that crossed the line. So LeBron told him, and probably said it in words that,
He probably said,
Match
"Shut
the-
the fuck up."
matched his energy.
Like, yeah.
She came out of nowhere thinking that she could involve herself, and no, this is not about a women stay out of men's business. This is literally about I wasn't talking to you, and your husband started the shit with me. Like, why are you getting in it?
Pretty much.
She implemented herself in, and then from the reports, this had been going on for a few plays. It wasn't just during one play.
Right.
So she wouldn't stop, and she kept taking her mask down. So at that point, that's when they had stopped the game. Like, yo, you either like, this wasn't even LeBron. This is the staff and the refs. Like, either you shut the fuck up or you got to go, because we can't keep having you do this with your mask. Like, it's either or. And then, she kept choosing to jaw off, and as a result, she got ejected.
Used her privilege, and then she goes on Instagram. I didn't watch what she said, but it just like.
Well, that's why I wasn't saying get off, because she went on Instagram. She was like, then he called me a bitch, and I was like, that don't even sound like anything a part of LeBron's brand.
Yeah, seriously.
Like,
he's got way too much to lose to be calling you a bitch.
Yeah, a white chick a bitch. Like, come on now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got way too much to lose. You know what I mean? Going that route, you might.
So that was the
lose
first
some
night of
shit.
Black History Month, and I felt so good about it. Like, here we are, the first day, and a white woman gets ejected because she was speaking down on a black man.
And then the second day, she apologized to that black man. She apologized.
Nah,
she didn't apologize to him. She just apologized for the fact she got caught.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
It was one of those half-ass apologies, bro. Like,
because she didn't apologize to him. She just said, "I take responsibility for my actions," which wasn't the fact that she was yelling at him. It was just the fact she got caught.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got caught, nigga. We can see you. You're on whatever courtside, whatever.
Yeah. And
whatever.
you took down your mask, dummy.
Right. We know who you are.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't even know why they allow courtside seats anywhere. That's just weird to me. That's Atlanta. That's Georgia.
Yeah. I mean, you're seeing where the fans are located. You're getting a glimpse of the regions and their level of how they're taking it serious.
I mean, again, the Super Bowl is going to be in Florida, and there's going to be folks in that shit. WrestleMania about to be in Florida. You know there's going to be folks in that shit.
Yeah.
So, it's going to look like a fucking, I don't know, look like a high school football game. That's what it's going to look like. But, whatever.
I'll take it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But, anything else? I feel like there's something else.
Did you write it down?
No. I didn't write down nothing. I was just coming here just to freestyle. That's what I do off the dome, the top of my head. Ish.
Welcome to my world.
I know, right?
Even though you had me write down one of the...
Shit. It was just that. And then, because it was low-key a slow week. I mean, there was some shit
low-key.
There was some shit on the internet about the Silhouette Challenge, and it's the guy version of it, and we ain't gonna talk about that.
Nah.
If we were women, we probably would. No.
That's for them to have fun with.
That's for them. Enjoy. Him and Trey Songz.
I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna hate.
Nope.
I ain't gonna participate, but I ain't gonna hate either. And some dumbass decided that it was cool to make Chloe Bailey cry.
Why?
What?
Well, yeah, I saw that. It was just
all of a
dumbass.
sudden,
It was all
yeah,
on Twitter.
Chloe Bailey feeling good in her body. And people were like, "Oh, you can see she just needs attention. This, that," and it was like, "Really? All right."
Yeah, and then she goes on IG Live and she was just saying, "I love my body," and starts crying and shit.
But it was she finessed. She did that one day, and then immediately the next day, she was in t-shirt and panties, and I was like, "Oh, you good? You good?
You good?"
Oh yeah. No, fam, we live in a world where men are upset that women are
not giving
loving
them
their bodies and loving their bodies enough to show us. You know, growing up, how much it took to try to get something like that in your phone?
Yes.
No, fuck the phone. Fuck the computer. When you got to download one little nude photo and it takes an hour to download halfway.
That's true.
That too.
With dial-up.
MySpace.
Man, we used to code with MySpace, man.
Then
you
you
make all
$1
MySpace look all nice and shit. My homeboy used to fucking make money off just designing MySpace pages and shit.
Nope.
Yeah, man. Everybody was getting, and then your friends get all mad where they are in their top 8 and shit. Good times.
Oh, that shit used to kill me, bro. I said, fuck it, 24.
Even then.
Like, you know what I mean?
The arguments that men would have with their girlfriends because
I should be number one.
She was not number one, and it's like, fam.
How do you know what's number one?
My brother is number one because I've known him my whole life.
Or his whole life.
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm saying just people like, just
yeah.
general, like, my brother's number one because I've known him my whole life. What do you
like
want me to do?
where you're ranked? Like the top 8 was literally where you were ranked in somebody's life. That's why they looked at it. It's like, I'm number 5. What the fuck? Yeah, that's kind of wild. They should bring that shit back.
I used to do 16. I'd be like, look, the NBA got 16 teams that go to the playoffs. It's an open fucking field, man. If you don't make it, just go to the draft lottery. Figure it out. I don't know what to tell you.
That's what close friends is on Instagram. If you made someone's, how many close friends you guys are on Instagram? Well, you don't even know.
I don't
pay attention.
I see it, but like I see a few green dots every now and then and shit, but I don't really like
Pay attention that much.
Yeah.
Well, they consider you gang. I'm like on 5 of them. There was one time I looked at my IG story. I saw like 5 fucking close friend stories. I was like, "Aw, y'all love me." And then I look at it and it's just like a random picture they could have put in the public. Like, what the fuck, man?
That's what I be saying. That's why I'm just like, man, close friends my ass.
Close friends my ass.
I'm like, fam, if you just want me and a few others to see this, just send it in the DM. Like,
Yeah, that or I mean, you got my number.
Yeah.
Shit.
Or if you just want to make
I never looked at the close friends. Like, I don't know.
unless it's porn.
It's just too much. It's too much effort, I guess, on my end. Like, I gotta create a new list now. And then when I post, I gotta, do I put it public or do I just put it to this, like, fam, I'm putting this shit up.
Or just just watch what you post. How about that? How about that, people? Watch what the fuck, or don't post at all. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't get why people make another fucking Instagram page just to be private and shit. Like, what are you posting? Some folks will be like, well, they probably got enemies. What? Okay.
Some do.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I'm not going.
Like, females I can understand because niggas are creeps. Dudes?
No, I can definitely understand that.
With dudes?
You fuck around with the wrong woman. And I'm not even saying you intentionally chose to hurt that said woman.
Yeah.
But you just come to find out that she's,
crazy.
She's just stably not there, mentally there. And it's by that point, it's too late. She knows all your information.
Yeah.
That type deal. So I'm not going to take it away. You fall out with friends and it becomes physical.
Yeah.
They know where you live. That type deal. They know where you you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
like
sense.
sometimes enemies ain't all about the
maybe because
the rap bravado that they present, like, oh, my enemies is in the club type deal. No, sometimes it's actually within your inner circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta,
True.
You gotta keep it pushing from there.
I don't know. Sometimes, like, all the other, like, guys that have, like, private pages and shit like that, they usually do that for their side chicks. I know one person in particular. I'm not gonna say who. I don't want to say that. Y'all don't know. But this person has a regular Instagram page for, like, just his regular shit. And then there's another Instagram page. There's his secret, his burner Instagram page for his side bitches. Strictly for all his side bitches and shit.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a lot of work.
It's definitely a lot of work, and I ain't gonna do it. But I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. If you can joggle that, like your double life being with your main girl and then your other Instagram when you're just with your other chicks and shit.
Yeah.
More power to you, but shit.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it because I'm just an upfront person. Like, I just let you know what's going down and
yeah.
You know what I'm
Females
saying?
do that shit too. They be having like little burner pages and shit.
Yeah.
Weirdos.
Yeah, I mean, people got private. I'm shit. You say it's weirdos, but shit, they hiding something from somebody that don't want to see it. That's not weird to me. That's just common sense.
Well, that too.
If you choosing to go through that effort, like,
fuck it.
Again, I'm not even gonna comment on what I would or wouldn't do. Like, obviously, You're taking precautions, so shit, fuck it, might as well. Yeah, people just got reasons for doing it. My thing is, what's weird is if you want to be a public figure and it's private. That's what's weird.
That's
to me.
the weirdo
that
shit.
Yeah.
That's the weirdo shit. Or if you have like a company or some shit and your shit's private. Like there's somebody who tried to follow me.
No fucking
Someone tried to
sense.
follow me on Instagram and I guess they were like a podcast thing or whatever they want to do business. I go on that shit. That shit's private. I'm like, nah. I'm
Yeah,
good.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Fuck.
Really?
How do I network?
Like, who are you trying to fucking hide from? Like your bitches? Why do you bring your bitches on here?
Yeah, why are you hiding from your bitches on the podcast? IG.
Like, huh?
The podcast IG is the best way to get bitches, and you hiding.
Are you hiding a child?
Yeah. You hiding a podcast?
Are you hiding you are hiding a podcast. Let that boy come home.
Somebody did
Let
this.
that might come home. Man. It'd be like, what? It'd be 3 years this year because of
That
that
beat
disc?
motherfucker playing STEM control.
Woo! Yeah, it'd be what? It'd be 3 years after that disc drop this year?
Man,
What?
it ain't that serious, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's hilarious. Still funny.
Nah, you like Drake.
Nah, you like Drake.
You like Drake.
You like Drake. You sound so sad.
Not even. I'm just
Be happy.
completely,
Just be happy. I don't consider myself Russell Wilson.
thoroughly let down. Thoroughly.
Oh, that's what we missed out.
What?
You said last time we were on air, yeah, well, at least the 49ers don't got the worst quarterback.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, Matthew Stafford went to the fucking
Got traded
people.
from the Lions to the Rams.
Yeah, because they got to bust it open. A lot of teams are gonna have to bust it open for Deshaun Watson or for some quarterbacks. So if y'all don't know, the Detroit Lions, where Matthew Stafford said, "Yeah, you know what, I want to leave this spot." And Detroit Lions was like, "You know what, you're right." So they looked at the Rams, and the Rams said, "We don't like Jared Goff no more." So they busted it open, and they sent him over with how many draft picks?
Shit, I think it was like 3.
Shit.
But
That's not bad to me.
But 2 first, you know what I mean? Like that's.
It's not bad to me
it
if you
is
know that
rough.
Goff isn't your quarterback.
Yeah.
If Goff isn't your quarterback and you still got Aaron Donald,
Yeah.
you got to maximize his time.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford
I
is not a
get
bad quarterback. He's not a bad quarterback. He just was for played for a bad franchise.
He played for a bad franchise, but I will say this: he did play from behind a lot, so his stats are a little bit exaggerated. You know what I'm saying?
But,
like, I'm not taking nothing away from dude. Like, he did great, but it's a little bit more than what it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I also look at it from the standpoint of, okay, if he's doing that from when he's down, what can he do when he's got coherent staff around him and they can make stuff move?
But that's what I'm saying though. Like when you're down, shit opens up.
No, what
you know
I'm saying is, even with that, he's a very capable quarterback. So it's not like he was just getting, dirt cheap stats.
He's very capable.
So when you put him with Jared Goff's offense, that's a pretty sufficient offense that's going to be around with a very sufficient defense on the other side. So I'm very curious to see how that goes down.
He suits the Rams. Like on paper,
he's a West Coast quarterback.
Why are you going to
Nah, he's not a West Coast quarterback.
He's a West Coast system quarterback to me.
He launches the ball, bro. Like, that's not a West Coast, like, typical West Coast thing.
I say West Coast because it's that those philosophies are. That's what he's. 4 wide.
Nah, that's not West Coast though, dog. That's the Raiders and Cowboys. Real talk. Like, that's them two. They like to spread the field out, launch the ball. Like, you know what I mean? That's what they do. Typical West Coast offense is
running the
dink
ball
and dunk. Like,
of course,
maybe
but like
3 wide. More likely 2 tight end. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, most definitely. I guess I was saying more so the 4 wide and just instances where he can flex. Because the thing of it is, they didn't get rid of the running backs. They still got the running backs, so he has he has all the elements of the West Coast offense.
Yeah.
It just suits him because he can diverge from that as well. He's not out of balance. I guess I should have followed up with that.
It'll still be hilarious if the Niners still beat them. Kyle Shanahan still feels like that's sweet and still beats them with the JV squad.
Shit, got to do something because Garoppolo looking funnier and funnier in the light. We officially got the worst quarterback in the league or in the division.
I won't say I still won't even say that.
I wouldn't say the league.
Not the league, in the division.
In the division, yeah.
On paper.
No.
I'll say on paper.
It's been proven.
I'll say on paper.
Kyler Murray is a better quarterback.
Okay.
Russell Wilson was a better quarterback.
No, say his name.
I did.
No, say it louder.
Nah,
Say it louder.
I'm good.
Say it louder.
Russell Wilson's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
That's true.
Okay, but say his name.
Russell Wilson. Nah, but seriously though, man. Like, he's a really, really good quarterback.
I know he is.
Fucking Stafford.
Now, to be fair, Garoppolo was a Super Bowl.
He
got them to.
He
played in the Super Bowl.
He's no slouch.
Yeah, no, he's not a slouch.
He's not Tim Rattaki.
But he's not.
But he's definitely more of a game manager than the other 3.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
he's not a playmaker. Is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
He's not. He's not a difference maker the way the other 3 are.
He's a system quarterback.
You know what, though? I wouldn't even say that because every player is a system player. It just depends on how they're used within the system.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just
like
pretty much okay. This is how what Alex Smith when Harbaugh he's like Alex Smith to Harbaugh pretty much. If that makes any sense to you.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
how
Kyle Shanahan sees Garoppolo is how fucking Harbaugh sees Alex Smith.
Yeah. I can see that. That's
kind of the best way I could describe it.
Yeah, that parallel makes a lot of sense.
That pretty much. Yeah. We'll just see where it goes because, man, Niner fans, you're kind of annoying me. Y'all kind of reminded me of Warrior fans. Y'all just desperate because rumors were going around about what the Texans want to like trade for Watson and shit. And what was the rumor, Martine?
2 firsts, 2 seconds, Fred Warner.
What?
And Bosa.
What kind of shit is that?
And some Niner fans, I saw this on Twitter. Some Niner fans were just like, "That's a good deal."
Yo, that pause was amazing.
I had to let it simmer for a bit because it was like, so you are telling me you want to dismantle our defense?
Take away the 2 possibly best players that we got left because Sherman's pretty much gone.
Yeah, right. The playmakers for a quarterback.
You basically want to turn us into the LA Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niner fans are just
all the games are always fucking 35-31.
Like, you just want, like, an entertaining football game that comes down to the wire and be heart attacks every damn game. But that is basic. That was our Super Bowl run, pretty much.
And there's a chance that you might lose. There's a big chance that you might give up the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah.
Huge chance of that.
But you want to send away Bosa and Fred Warner. Okay.
You stupid.
You fucking stupid. Niner fans are just showing their ass on just how... Because first they were saying, okay, we could get Stafford. Nope. Then they were saying, okay, we could get Aaron Rodgers. Packers are saying, nope. Then there was a rumor, oh, we could get Kirk Cousins. And everyone's...
Nah, you can keep Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, why the fuck would you want to do that shit?
That's like the same damn quarterback. Like, why? You know, that's better than Garoppolo. I want Kirk Cousins over Garoppolo. It's the same person. Damn near.
With less mobility.
Yeah.
I want to say something that used to be a nice saying way back in the day, like 2014, 15, but it's not politically correct anymore.
What?
So I just won't say it.
No.
You
brought
it up. You might as well say it.
No. You gotta say that shit.
Say it.
No, because last time I said something along those lines, I ended up having an issue with an apology later on another episode. And
No, just say it.
no.
You might as well just say it.
Yeah, I'll tell y'all off here.
Alright, fuck it. But yeah, either way.
We went through this last time where I said something, you might as well say it. And then I waited until we waited out there.
The air.
And then he was like, oh yeah, good thing you didn't say that shit. Yeah, so look, just you know what? Fuck it, man.
Whatever. Either way,
Not everything's meant to be stated on the air. It's just, you can, I amplified.
Overall, Kirk Cousins, no.
Yeah, no, it's not working.
So,
no.
It's just looking like we just have to keep Garoppolo. I'm sorry, people. And I hope he shows his ass off. I hope he shows his ass off and gets us to the Super Bowl. Because I can tell you this. If he doesn't, somebody is getting fired. If we don't make the playoffs, Kyle Shanahan is gone. If we make it deep in the playoffs and we lose, Garoppolo is gone. And if we win the Super Bowl, everyone's happy. That's a thing.
I'll tell you who ain't getting fired.
Who?
My fam, Mike Clay.
Ooh.
Salute to my fam. He went and took that special teams coordinator position with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Good for him.
As of now, he is the youngest play caller in the NFL at just 29 years old.
Nice.
Whew.
Yeah, I forgot who the person was and what team he calls for, but the second youngest is, I think, either 31 or 33 years old.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So he that is well deserved. Obviously played here at Bell. Played at Oregon.
Yep. That's where I know.
Yeah. When it didn't pan out as a player in the league, of course, Chip Kelly brought him on staff with the Eagles, just doing some assistant work. When Chip Kelly came to the Niners, he brought him with him. Was fortunate enough to stay with the team for 5 overall seasons. Philly liked what they saw and said, hey, it's yours to turn down. And he went and took it. So salute to my fam, man. It's big news.
That's what's up, man.
Good for him.
That's a great story.
Definitely.
Yeah, right? Well, yeah, like I said, with Garoppolo, you on the clock. That's all I can say. It's like tick, tock.
Tick, tick, tick.
Tick, 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 indeed. I can't defend you that much longer, but it is what it is.
Yeah, he's going to be gone by the end of the year.
Super Bowl or not?
We'll see, man.
What if he gets us to the Super Bowl?
If he has
and
to
wins.
win.
And if he wins it, then
He already got us to the Super Bowl, and look how we're talking about him.
Job.
He already got us to the Super Bowl, and look how we're talking about him.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what
y'all
I'm saying.
talking about him, not me. Well, I did
No,
kind of
but
talk about him.
okay,
but
hold on. Yes, you did. I was just about to say that shit. Yes, you did. Yes, everybody on Twitter does. Yes, every Niner fan that you fucking talk to.
They talk about him like he's like the worst quarterback ever. Which
No,
is
he's
like,
not the worst.
No, that's the thing. That's what some Niner fans talk about him like he's the worst ever.
He's not
the worst ever, but there are definitely better options
Mitchell
out there.
Trubisky?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, he's not that.
I
But
keep
there are
going back to
definitely better options
Tim Rattay wasn't
than
that bad
Jimmy
of a
G.
quarterback. I think Tim Rattay wasn't that bad. I don't know. I just like saying Tim Rattay. That was the JV years. He wasn't
You know
that
what?
bad.
If you want to start saying anybody, it's gonna pain me to tell you to say this.
Who?
Dorsey.
Yeah,
Ken Dorsey.
Yeah.
Because
Wasn't he a punter?
No, hell no. I loved him when he played at the University of Miami. Dude was fucking amazing.
But I remember
Just
that.
not
when he
when he
went
got
to
to
the
the league.
pros.
Oh my god.
Different story.
Lord.
Ooh, boy. Oh, child to get him.
Yeah.
Especially when he was with us when Dennis Erickson took over and shit, and
Yep.
everyone was injured, and we didn't know who our quarterback was going to be because Rattay was injured, Alex Smith was gone.
Yep.
And so he was just the backup, and he didn't know what the fuck he was
He
doing.
was a
every
third
game.
stringer.
What year was he?
2003.
He was part of the powerhouse Miami team. So
No, not Miami.
Oh,
In
okay.
the league. What year was he?
think it was 03. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was 03.
It was 03.
Yeah, that's when I just started staying at church later.
Don't blame me.
Yeah.
Them games were rough. They were getting niggas off the street to be linemen. Frank Gore be going in his car crying because niggas are niggas in the locker room just partying like they just didn't get blown out by 35.
Yep.
Yeah, he was drafted 03.
Yeah. Definitely.
Bad times.
Horrible.
Oh, that's what Niner fans remember those years, and they get PTSD every time they see a little glimpse of that. They're like, no, not again.
You start finding every excuse not to watch football on Sunday.
I watched it out of hope.
No.
Yeah, I
didn't even waste my time, man. I went to college.
Well, no, I mean,
I went to the dorm room, and I was like, oh well, this is college life, and I just gotta watch Sunday Night Football. No, I'm talking about every year that led up to the Harbaugh years. Every year in between too. That was rough. Those were some rough times.
What's his name?
I'll say when it really started,
Nolan wasn't that bad.
Erickson, Nolan, Singletary.
Singletary pissed me off. Singletary.
I don't know, man. He was kind of necessary in my mind.
No, for the defense, yes.
No, in general.
I'll at least say the one silver lining where I felt like, okay, things are shifting. And it wasn't even like he was the greatest at quarterback, but you just tell ideas were shifting. It was when Troy Smith was taking place.
I remember that.
Yep. It was like, all right, well, this is manageable.
He was so pissed, and he'd be so pissed at Singletary's play.
Yeah, because people out when he's sitting down on the. There's like that famous video
when he's cussing him out.
Yeah, when he's cussing him.
Because Singletary would call stupid ass play calls. He'd be calling it like it was a fucking college/high school football game. Like he was into. I hated his playbook on Madden. It was nothing but run plays, which I love running, but the pass plays were trash. And I'm like, nah, fuck this West Coast offense. And then
he never called plays. I just want to be clear about that.
He never called the plays?
No, he was the head coach. He never called the plays. The offensive coordinator and defensive coordinators did.
But he never wanted to open up the fucking playbook. I remember that.
He definitely wanted to keep it like very, very short.
Yeah, and then when they opened up the fucking playbook, that's when everything was. And then that's when we started seeing success stories and shit.
Yeah, his laminated game plan looked like a kid's menu.
It really did. Shit. And that's why I was so glad when they fired his ass. Shout out to Singletary as a player, but as a coach, like as a head coach,
like I said, he was necessary.
He was necessary for the set the tone,
discipline.
Set the tone. He crafted that defense. Nolan kind of designed it, and then Singletary fucking like
took it to that next
level. Yeah. So then when fucking Harbaugh came in, all you need to do was fix the offense, and then away we went, and then lost.
Singletary is responsible for getting Vernon Davis, his head right up until he got to the sweet potato yams.
Yeah, but I mean that was Cam Chancellor.
Yeah,
that was Bam Bam.
He was never the same after that. Nah. And then force someone else to take that 85 from him. Huh?
That's still one of the most vicious hits I've ever seen. There was nothing dirty about the play. That's what makes it even more vicious.
I know.
Seriously.
It was a full-fledged clean play. And
it was like his jersey. Yeah. He hit him so hard that his jersey just flew off and landed on a white person. And that person
his jersey stayed perfectly still, but his head and his legs.
Yeah. No, I'm saying because now fucking Kittle wears 85 now. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, it's kind of, I'd rather like he's the only 85 I recognize. And I have a Vernon Davis jersey, and he used to be my favorite player till that hit happened.
You don't recognize Brandon Lloyd?
Brandon Lloyd, he cool too.
He was tight, dude.
Them catches,
that motherfucker was
before
dope.
What's his name? Before Odell, he was the king of them crazy ass catches and shit.
Seriously,
I'd be shocked if he catches those. What's he doing now?
Not playing football.
I know that. Same with him and Kevin Barlow. Kevin Barlow disappeared from the face of the earth.
He was a good backup.
Yeah, they never should have paid him all that money to be a fucking starter. I can tell you that. when Garrison Hurst left, they're like, you know what? Let's make him be the starter and have Gore be the backup.
Yeah, you can't trust a running back with them big ass elbow pads that late into the.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's 2000.
Whatever.
What,
2002, 3.
2003. Let's give it that. You know what I mean? Nobody was wearing them shits.
He was a good,
except for Amon Green.
Yeah, he was a good backup for fucking Garrison Hurst because he would have got us those first downs. I remember that.
Yeah.
But then after that, as as a starter, no, fumble Ruski. Bad times.
Yeah.
Trauma.
I just hope we don't go back.
That's exactly why Niner fans are just scared every time we kind of start because when we got good, it literally happened overnight. When Harbaugh came, it literally just we sucked last like one day, and then the next day we just got hella good.
No.
That's what happened.
No.
When did it happen?
Nah, because the year before it was what, 7-9?
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Like there was an upward trend, and then Harbaugh gave it that boost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was a four game.
Now if you
switch.
go 3-13 to 13-3, then yeah, that's an overnight. But
yeah,
it felt like
7 wins are going up to 13.
It felt like overnight to me because it seemed like every year I was just like, yeah, well, we ain't gonna make the playoffs. I'm never gonna see my Niners go to the Super Bowl in my lifetime, and I did twice, and I saw them lose twice. Fuck me, right?
Nah,
anyway,
cool.
this is episode.
Just want to be perfectly clear about that.
No, it'll be third time's the charm. I'm gonna see them win the Super Bowl in my lifetime. I can guarantee you fucking that, and I'm gonna be at the parade. That's why God said, "No, not this year. We're gonna have fans back in there when y'all get good again."
I would have taken the COVID.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just saying, dog.
Y'all would have taken the COVID.
I would have taken the COVID.
Everything I lived through last year, I am good. So
I would have played Russian roulette for sure.
I'm just saying.
Hey man, great man once said, "Friends come and go, banners are forever."
That's why I want to tell Kaepernick.
I agree.
I want to tell Kaepernick that shit one day if I ever see him again. It's just like, you know what? Black lives matter. I understand that. So do rings, nigga. Why didn't you run the fucking ball in?
Yo, on some real shit, since you brought that up, dog, my boy, right? And I'm gonna tell you his entire government name.
Wow.
Nicholas Lee. The reason why I say his name like that, like just one word, because that's how he introduced himself to me the first time I met him.
Nicholas Lee.
Nicholas Lee.
Nicholas Lee.
This motherfucker actually did go up to Cap and say that shit. Not necessarily the whole fucking... Not the whole fucking Black Lives Matter, yes, but nah, he just said, how come you didn't run the ball? And I'm not even trying to shit on my boy, you know what I mean? But like, he got a list, like a heavy list, you know what I'm saying? So when he fucking repeated it to me, I heard exactly how it fucking came out. I was just like, bro.
And what did Cap say to him? He just looked at him and walked away?
He was like, you have a good day.
I wonder if even when he's like, I know when he's doing his black, you know, when he's doing all that shit, do people really still come up to him like, yeah, I agree with everything you're doing, man. It's good shit, but I'm a Niner fan, man. And just look at him. Why didn't
I run the ball? Yeah.
Why did I throw the crap tree? I know. Why didn't I give it to Gore? Call an audible or give it to Gore? I know.
Yeah.
He probably hears it to this day. If he comes in, like, yeah, so let's talk about all the stuff I'm doing for the black community. Nah, fuck that. We talking football. Super Bowl 40, whatever. New Orleans.
Beyonce.
The lights went out. They came back on. 4th and goal.
The light went out and your star was supposed to shine, nigga.
You didn't have that afro. Why didn't you run it in? You had the feet and the legs. And the speed.
Start talking like Stephen A. Why didn't you do that?
Start like Cardi B. What was the reason? Why'd you keep throwing that fade to Crabtree? You know it wasn't there, like Patrick Union. What did Patrick Union say? Why'd you make that throw?
Yeah, why'd you make that throw? Do you practice that throw?
Did you practice that throw?
When?
Cap just be like, he'll just look at you like, I wanted to talk about, fuck that. We talking football, nigga. Well, I haven't played. I know when you haven't played. Shit. Should have ran the fucking ball in or gave it to Gore. It is what it is.
Should have gave it to Gore.
Well, the next year
I will always say it like that. Like, there's no other option. They should have gave that shit to Gore.
Sean Watson over Jimmy G. We won't have to worry about him running.
He probably still make that pass, and then I'm gonna look at every one of y'all, and I'm just should have kept Garoppolo. Garoppolo when he did that. Anyway. That it?
Garoppolo didn't win a Super Bowl either.
I'm just gonna let it go.
All I'm saying is like, well, at least we ain't the Seahawks. I know Seahawks won the game, but you know that other game. Mm-hmm. Get to the 1 yard line.
We kind of know what that's like, though, too.
I know, but still, we was at the 1
yard. Not to
that
degree, because it wasn't taken away from us technically. Like, we just coaching.
And I sometimes love
literally that Super Bowl with the Seahawks and the Super Bowl with the 49ers is literally the double sides of pain. One is just taken away from you, and the other one you just gave it away.
Yeah,
because this is hilarious when I see the inside the NFL. Because when I see like they're all mic'd up, Pete Carroll was cocky the entire time. Oh, we've been through this. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Then when they got to the 1 yard line, he called the play with no hesitation. Throw it. No hesitation. Just throw it. He threw it.
I will say this though, man. Like fuck, I can't believe I'm defending Pete Carroll. You gotta have that swag, though. You know what I mean?
At the one,
yes, you have to. You have to.
But you have Marshawn Lynch.
No, I'm not saying the play call. I'm saying that bravado.
Oh, I know that. I know that.
Oh, we got this type.
Oh,
shit.
yeah. But when they were at the 1 yard line,
that,
he just
that don't do nothing.
He didn't even
he ain't
think
shit.
about it. But the thing was, when you see the footage, he didn't even think about it. He said, throw it. And then he threw, and to their credit, it was there. But
for
then
a split second.
Literally a millisecond. And then Malcolm Butler, right?
Yep.
Caught that. I will never forget what happened when he caught that. I got up out my seat. I'm like, oh!
I started laughing, bro. I ain't even gonna
I'm like, you blew it!
Like, I was just laughing.
How happy
my
JC
ass off.
was when the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. That's how happy I was when the Seahawks blew that shit.
Yeah.
When I saw Sherman cry, and he's walking off the field with their heads down, I let out the biggest Vincent Price laugh on Instagram. I'm like, yes, bitch. Fuck y'all. Hopefully not. I hope some fuckery happens like that on Sunday at the Super Bowl. Whether it's Tom Brady or fucking Patrick Mahomes. Some type of fuckery like that. A Super Bowl classic ending. Like, wow, that happened. Can't wait.
What if there's two comebacks?
What do you mean?
One at the half and one at the end of the game. That would be crazy.
Or it'd be Patrick Mahomes.
Or if the whole fourth quarter is comebacks.
Just like
back and forth to the. It's gonna come down to the last possession.
Just haymaker.
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come down to the last possession. That's what I feel.
Hopefully, COVID don't get in the way.
We gon' see.
This is episode 215 of the iLLogical Sense podcast. You can always follow me on the Twitter. Shout out to Mr. Fab. You can follow me at Mr. BuzzB. 4 lowercase 08. You can follow us on Twitter at iLLogicalSP. You can follow us on the Instagram at the iLLogical Sense, and of course on the Facebook.
Give me a hell yeah!
And I have a playlist that's out right now. It's called M and J. it's pretty much a compilation list of Michael and Janet Jackson's greatest hits. It was a bitch to do because then I kind of realized that Michael is a different beast. So I have to try to figure out how to incorporate that with his little sister. It's a good listen. I enjoyed it. Hope y'all enjoy it.
Yeah, go make sure you cop that right now.
Or listen.
Stream that shit.
Definitely.
There you go.
And of course on all social media you can hit me JC. Like I said over the weekend, technical difficulties got in the way within my zone, and I wasn't gonna stress that shit. I just was not. But everything seems to be back up and running, which means the next episode will be out on Saturday. Again, JC No Hundreds on all social media. You can follow the In My Zone podcast at In My Zone podcast on all social media. Look forward to that. And what else? I forget. Nah, there you go. That's it.
And Kat Dennings, titties.
I mean, you don't need me to sell that. Like,
I just wanted to say it for your sake, because.
Yeah, and you can follow me on all my socials at Venomous408, spelled VNMS408, and search all your digital streaming platforms for Venomous, because I got music on them bitches. So stream them.
And he needs
Play
money.
them.
He needs money for that.
I like money. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say that I need money. You know what I mean? I don't got the grill on, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I like money, so, hey. You know what I mean? Shoot me some.
Hey!
And also, this Friday.
Air the horns.
Come on, man. Come on.
Horns. I'm waiting for you to know first.
He said Friday!
Thank you. The Above the Clouds podcast trailer will be out. I will be posting it on everything. So, you know what I mean? It's coming on Friday, the trailer. Then, the following week is episode number 1.
That's a ding.
I was waiting for it. Yeah, man.
Speaking of Friday.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Speaking of Friday, I was saying on Twitter, people said, is Clerks the white version of Friday? Like the movie Clerks. How white people look at Clerks is the same way black people look at Friday.
It's about to be because they're doing the third one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know that. He's been doing that for years, so
that's why I chose Friday though. You know what I mean? It just makes sense overall.
Makes sense.
Yeah. The weekday.
Yep.
Is it every day a weekday?
Day.
Isn't it every
Friday day?
Friday.
Yeah.
Get Friday to watch WandaVision. WandaVision. Anyway, we out.
Peace.